London. Welcome back to the studio.
Oh,
We're
thank
back.
you.
We're back in this mother. You got the game chair. I got the bed again.
Hell yeah.
So it's been 2 weeks?
Yeah, we're finally back on like normal schedule.
Yeah. We'll see how long that lasts, because I'm sure something else will happen, and we'll be back. We'll be gone for like a month again between
I fucking
seasons.
hope not. I was like, even in my head, I was like, bro, it's only going to be 12 weeks. We'll get through all of DS9.
Yeah,
been
12
on
weeks.
the Voyager, but you're not wrong. I'm hoping not though.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm already episode 5 or 6 of season 2.
I watched episode 2 of season 2 today.
Yeah.
Trying to get to that 2-parter.
Yeah. But so oddly enough, I know I talked to you about this earlier, but of course, last episode we wrapped up and we said, oh, well, let's skip TOS for now. Let's move on to Deep Space Nine.
I think it's a good move
because it was a great move. I think a great move. And super excited to start watching it again. It's been forever.
I've never finished it. I think I watched only season 1 and half of 2, and like I've never revisited it. So
well, now we are now.
It's been beautiful. Like, and nothing against Next Gen. Next Gen's probably one of my favorite shows ever made. But watching DS9 was such a breath of fresh air. I think I was so fucking sick of seeing the Enterprise. Nothing wrong with Next Gen. Once again,
Nothing wrong with the Enterprise at all. It's a beautiful ship. But
DS9 is so cool. It's a fucking colony. There's like, you see all these weird aliens. That one like ponytail alien that's just their head, but they wrap it around their fucking shoulder. Like it looks like they have a snake on their head. You see them in the background. They're just like walking around.
I was like, are you sure you're not talking about Babylon 5?
No, that's what it looks, dude. It looks like straight out of Babylon 5. And you got that weird fucking autist that sits at Quark's bar all the time. Quark tells jokes too and shit.
But like, so we were talking. I texted you the other day, and I was like, dude, we said all this, and then guess who decides to release their Deep Space Nine season 1 review, part 1. The RedLetterMedia guys.
One of my favorite YouTube channels, by the way.
Yeah, Mike and Rich, respect, talking about it. And I'm like, these son of a bitch.
I know, what the fuck, dude?
And I'm sure they had done their episode, weeks ago, and they need all the time to edit and whatnot. Yeah. But it just was like, come on. I know no one listens to ours. Yeah. But it's just kind of like, come on, what timing is this? This is horrible timing.
You know how disappointed our 14 subscribers?
Because they're just gonna like rehear everything that Mike and Rich had to say. Because I mean, I watched it. I watched part 1. I can't wait for part 2 to come out. And it's like, dude, they're saying everything I would probably say. Which at least it's nice that like I feel like I'm on the same page as people that actually know what they're fucking talking about.
No, I feel it.
Other people on the internet that love certain new things about Trek, which are awful.
Dude, I keep seeing the reviews for that new show. It's fucked. I'm not watching. Well, actually, I think at some point we should watch the shit shows just
trash them, and we'll like do a live watch. And
so we should Mystery Science Theater that fucking new series.
Well, I watched a clip on Facebook today before you came over, and it was the Jim Hadar Klingon chick, and she sounds mentally handicapped. She sounds retarded.
That sounds about right.
I can't even do the voice. I had to stop. I had to pause it. It was so cringe. There was zero honor and zero fear in that thing's voice. Whatever they want to call that hybrid, horrible. But let's get on to an actual Klingon, and then later on Jim Hadar characters once we get through the first couple of seasons. So let's get on to Deep Space Nine.
It's the shit. It's so good. I love it.
In a good way, the shit, not the shit that is pouring out of
not actual feces.
Yeah, coming out of Paramount when it comes to their beef for Paramount. Those dummies do not know how to, whoever is in charge of their programming, like the first 4 episodes on Paramount Plus are out of order.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was about to say you're gonna have to coach me through which episodes is.
I wrote them all down in actual order. I went through the memory alpha, and I was making sure they were in the right order. And then did you notice on Paramount Plus the description for episode 20? The episode description?
No, what is it?
Oh my god!
Let me take a look.
Dude, take a look at it.
Well, I got Paramount Plus on Amazon Prime, so it might not.
Yeah, it's that
episode 20.
Yeah, of season 1. Look at the episode description.
No, this is fucked. On Amazon Prime,
yeah,
it's only 19 episodes.
Well, that's because they include Emissary.
So number 1 is a part 1.
Is 1 and 2. Yeah, so it'll be the last episode. It should be Hands of the Prophet.
Yeah, I did see Lieutenant Worf is torn between loyalty and the Enterprise. Dude, I seen that. And I was like, so is it? I don't remember Worf coming in at the end of the first season. And then I watched it. I was like, there's no fucking Worf.
Yeah,
there's not even a Klingon.
The brilliant geniuses at Prime or Paramount or whatever just couldn't bother to get any of this stuff correct.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought. I forgot all about that. Yeah, that pissed me.
And I think they also had past prologue and A Man Alone reversed on there. I think they're in order if you're looking at the episodes, lists, but then you watch them and they're out of order. So that kind of threw me off for a little bit. when I was like initially taking notes, and I was like, I have to start over. I just went to the Memory Alpha and was like going through and getting plot points, and I had remembered enough of like the other obscurities of the episodes and things that struck me, but just trying to get them in order because I don't want to say oh, this happened and then they change something, but it's out of order because they do some changes in these first couple episodes. They make some introductions that we don't see again until later. They do a handful of things because they hit their stride quick. Season 1 is I mean,
it's good.
TNG was already in its prime. I think
Cisco even talks to Picard on the first episode.
Oh yeah. So we're already in like season 4 of TNG. We are already like
Well, it's 93.
Yeah.
So that's what
season 4.
That's season 4 of Star Trek.
Yeah, it had to be around season 4 of Trek.
Okay.
Definitely after. But yeah, it has to be season 4 because Cisco is somewhat traumatized and still kind of bitter about Wolf 359.
Oh,
and that's where Jennifer dies.
That's fair.
On the Saratoga, which I mean, that's literally the opening scene of episode 1. Which I guess we're jumping right into Emissary.
Yeah.
That is the opening scene. Is Wolf 359.
Yeah.
Cisco is on the Saratoga. He is executive officer, or he's the number 1, and I mean they get fucking blown out the water by the Borg.
Yeah, get their asses kicked.
Yeah. And you get that traumatizing scene of Jennifer just under the rubble in the room. They save Jake, luckily, but Jennifer's just dead.
Yeah, she is wrecked, bro.
Yeah.
And this whole episode was crazy because it was just like flashbacks with like Cisco when he first met her and stuff on the beach, and that horrible fucking
his Yelp
like onesie outfit thing he was wearing.
Well, then he's like confused. He's like, Jennifer, what? He like yelps at her.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude? I love the way Cisco talks.
Well, he's a theater guy.
That makes sense.
He is very much a theater guy. I think a lot of his early work was theater, and he acts like he is in theater.
Yeah, dude.
And I love it though.
Yeah, I love the way he talks. He's like, just watching this first season because I never, like I said, I need to get more into DS9 Voyager, all that stuff. Cisco's a great captain.
Fuck yeah. Well, he's not a captain yet. He's a commander.
Oh yeah,
still a commander. Yeah, still got them 3 pips.
But dude, he's the man.
He is the man. He's so much different. He is night and day Picard.
Yeah.
He's nothing no like pun intended, Riker, black really. And white.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely not Picard, and it's refreshing. All the characters are the polar opposites.
I love it
compared to TNG.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, of course, no one really wants to be there except Bashir.
Yeah, Bashir's all about it.
Ecstatic to be. Dax is kind of.
No, I'm saying Bashir's all about Dax.
Oh yeah. He is ready to sexually assault Dax
at all times.
Yeah. Everyone, no one wants to be there. We get the scene with Picard on the Enterprise with Cisco, like I guess briefing him on his assignment.
Yeah.
And Cisco's just pissed.
He's like, dude, you're Locutus of Borg. Fuck you.
Yeah, you killed my wife, dick.
And Picard's like, it's good. You want some Earl Grey?
You want some tea?
I made some fucking sandwiches. Who cares?
You want a cucumber sandwich? And I feel bad for Picard on this because he probably doesn't know like what
he has no idea
had on other people.
Yeah.
He probably understands the aftermath. The Battle of 359 was probably devastating for the Federation.
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest quote unquote wartime loss they probably had in a long time.
Great way to tie it in though.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic way to tie it in.
Well, it just gives Cisco immediate character development.
Yeah, right off the bat. Also, I gotta say, I think season 1 of DS9, the writing in general, like it was fucking. I can't think of really too many episodes I didn't like of this season.
Yeah, there were definitely most of the episodes were fresh. There were a couple episodes that had been brainstormed prior to Deep Space Nine becoming a thing. There were a couple episodes that were already written for TNG, but they just did it. They didn't make the chopping block.
That's fair.
There were others that were picked over them, which that's fine because some of these episodes work so well on the station.
Yeah,
it works so well with this cast.
Well, the station is it's also refreshing not having a ship. It's like this stationary. It's a station that's fucking just like this central hub for all aliens and Bajor and everything.
It's nice. Everything comes to them.
Yeah, it's
for the
sick.
Most part.
Yeah, they get the wormhole that they're guarding. Well, not yet. Like the wormhole opens this episode. Right?
Yeah. We get what is it? It's kind of crazy how the wormhole like comes in like in the middle of the episode. It's not even in the beginning.
It's not even like a
the station is in orbit of Bajor.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they say how far away they travel because at one point when they need to move the station to the wormhole to claim it before the Cardassians can, Like they just go to thrusters, and God knows how long it takes. Because sometimes you'll see, I think later on in some episodes, if someone's going to or from Bajor or wherever, it's a number of hours.
Yeah.
At impulse. I mean, you're not going to warp there. That'd be stupid. You'd probably run into the planet
just
before you
fucking
can
right
start,
into the side of it.
Yeah. You just skim the atmosphere and explode. But so, it's a good distance away from Bajor.
Yeah.
Which is, it's also weird to me because the prophets are so involved with Bajor.
Yeah, dude.
You learned that wormhole aliens are very entwined with Bajor. I guess that's the closest planet.
It makes sense.
But it's just the fact that it's so far away.
You also find out like Bajor is like highly religious too. They got like the prophets and stuff. Like because Cisco goes and talks to that main prophet that fucking.
Oh, the Kai Opaka?
Yeah, it looks like Danny DeVito. It's fucking...
No, she don't look that bad.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, we get obviously we learn more about the Bajorans. We got a little bit from Rolaren and TNG and some of the Maquis or the Bajoran Resistance episodes, but now the occupation's over with, and which I think it had been somewhat over in TNG, and then but we now know the occupation's over with. Bajorans they have their own provisional government. They're asking the Federation to come in to manage Reconstruction or to be there as obviously the Federation is there as a deterrent for the Cardassians. If they know there's a Federation presence there, they're going to be a little more wary about going and trying to reoccupy or do shady shit. They still do it, but the Federation is a powerhouse in the Alpha Quadrant. And they have great allies,
and now
Klingons and Vulcans and all that good stuff. But.
And now we got a Bajor mainstay cast too. Like we got Kira. She's actually a really good character. She's his number one essentially.
Yeah, she's his yeah.
And I like her. She's a fucking
feisty girl.
She's badass. Yeah.
She was supposed to be Rolaren.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, fuck! Don't tell me that. Now I hate the show. Now the show should have been Ro. What the fuck?
Well, the actress who wanted to be who was Rolaren, I can't remember her name. I didn't write it down. She didn't want to get locked into a 6-year deal.
That's fair.
Which I mean, I guess, and that's kind of neat that they were expecting the show to last that long.
Yeah.
Which I mean, of course, it lasted 7.
Yeah.
So kudos to that. But she didn't want to do it, and I feel like Kira's better though.
Yeah, no, she's great.
She's a fresh character.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing. We know nothing about her. We get to develop her from scratch,
and she is a
great development.
Badass. Like
she's a former terrorist, essentially.
Yeah,
she
kicks
fighter.
Ass.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, the girl that plays Rolaren's like, oh god, I can't imagine having all that money.
Yeah, I can't imagine being typecast.
Over 100 episodes of this.
Yeah, and being pretty much set for life with royalties. But whatever.
I'll just do 8 episodes of next year.
Right. So Cisco meets with Kai Opaka.
Yep.
I love her. I love Kai Opaka.
Yeah, she's sick.
Which it sucks because
instantly dead.
Yeah. She's great, and then she shows Cisco the orb of time, one of the orbs from the prophets. He has this whole flashback thing. He becomes the emissary.
Yeah.
Well, he's starting to fit that role of the emissary. They go to him and Dax take the orb back to study on the station.
Yeah.
Which we're getting past the station. The station, Terok Nor.
Yeah.
Is now moniker D Space Nine, and it's a fucking wreck.
Yeah.
The Cardassians just had the biggest party ever.
Thing up. Yeah.
They had a party.
It's also a sweet ass design. I love the way DS9 looks.
Have you looked up any concept art for it at all? Check it out when you get a chance. They all look like shit, but then this the actual thing they went with
the winner.
Awesome,
dude! It looks amazing. I remember when I first started to watch Next Gen, and I was like, "What's DS9?" I'm gonna watch that next. I'm like, "How the fuck's that thing fly?" I didn't understand. I didn't realize it was just a station.
Yeah, literally a station that has thrusters, and that's about it.
It's fucking sweet,
dude. It's gothically beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a gothic spaceship city.
The
and
arms or the pylons. Sick. They call them pylons.
Yeah,
the promenade. It looks
like a chandelier.
Yeah. But oddly enough, though, it looks too small.
Yeah, for all that. Well, I mean, I guess so. I think, the Enterprise to me looks really small when they show it, but then you realize, the scope, it makes
how small
sense.
A person is in a window.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense.
It's probably hard to see the surface area of the internal volume of something when you're not actually in it.
Yeah, we have no clue. We're looking. Well, I mean, we're fucking looking at a model. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
but it's still sweet.
But it's cool. You can see ops at the very top, and then the promenades below it. It just feels too small.
No, I agree. It seems. I know what you're saying because I felt the same thing about almost any ship I've seen on this fucking show.
Yeah, and it's like, where are all the rooms at? Like, there people live there on the station, so where's all the rooms at? Where's all the?
I feel like the rooms are the circular, like the.
Yeah, well, there's more stuff in the inner core because there's the reactor at the bottom.
Yeah,
and then I think there's like there's I'm assuming more rooms above it, and there's probably some on the docking ring. Probably a little bit of habitat. The habitat, they call it the habitat ring, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's rooms up there, and I'm sure there's also rooms in the center core. But it's small, but it feels big at the same time. Because I guess it looks larger because of the pylons. That's what makes it menacing and big and bad.
Just looks fucking sick.
I love it. It's great. But the Cardassians fucked it up.
Yeah, they
really fucked it up. There's the whole thing with Nog is already like pillaging with that one.
Yeah, dude.
Some random alien.
By the way, I love Nog.
Nog's great.
He's hysterical.
Not Jesse Eisenberg. What was his name? He passed a couple years ago.
Oh fuck!
Unfortunately, I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name later.
But
also, I like Jake too. Both the kids are not Wesley Crusher.
I never liked Jake.
What?
I really was not a big fan of Jake.
I like him better than Wesley. I'll tell you that much.
Well, yeah, of course. Wesley's I don't know. Maybe Jake grew on me. Well, rewatching it again, Jake and Nog grew on me.
Yeah, but
at first I thought some of their little stuff they did was annoying, but then watching it for this.
Yeah.
It meant more.
Yeah, when I was watching, I was like, dude, this is like, it seems so much more believable. These two 14-year-old kids just like getting into trouble and shit.
Yeah.
Like, doing dumb shit.
On a floating space station.
Trying to sell Yamek sauce and shit.
Yeah, that's, and then obviously, we start introducing characters. Cisco's the first one to introduce. Him and Jake are the first ones to get introduced. He meets with Kira, and Kira, just right off the bat, like they start immediately changing Kira from episode 1 to 2 to 3. They start.
Yeah, she's fucking. She had a lot of development.
Uniform changes. She gets less padding. She had padded shoulders. On
that first episode, her fucking suit was huge. I wasn't digging it.
Yeah, and her hair, she had that weird haircut. It was a little longer.
Yeah, it was a little bit longer.
And every episode they start slowly shortening
giving her more of a crew cut.
Yeah, and she looks good with the crew cut. Nana Visitor's always looked good with that short haircut.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, she fucking pulls it off.
Yeah. We see O'Brien. Was O'Brien already there?
Yeah,
O'Brien was already there working because he was just having. I can't tell if he was almost stressed to a heart attack, or if he was having an engineering orgasm because there was so much work to do.
Yeah,
one of the two.
Probably both.
Probably both. Because we know he's the best engineer in Starfleet. Probably right behind Geordi.
Yeah,
him and Geordi are neck and neck.
That's why they sent him off, and Geordi could stay on fucking Enterprise.
Yeah. Well, I think O'Brien wanted to anyway.
Yeah, because him and
Keiko and they had Molly. And then we see another one of the runabouts, I think shows up, and we get introduced to Dax.
Yeah, which Dax is a dope character.
Yeah, Jadzia is great. I can't remember her name. See, I should have wrote all their names.
It was
so much better with the TNG cast.
It was is it Shelly? Nah, dude, I can't remember her fucking name. I was actually looking up shit. Oh, almost dropped my fucking phone.
Well, I remember Bashir's name, Alexander Siddig.
Yeah,
him and Nana Visitor were married. They had a kid.
Who's that?
Kira Nerys.
Oh, they were married.
They were married. Yeah, they got married later on. Not like in real life. They got
married.
That's
fucking crazy.
They had a kid together. A little fun fact.
Shit, dude.
But we meet them. We've already been introduced to Kira. Then we meet Odo.
I fucking love Odo, dude.
And his makeup looks so bad at first.
Yeah.
He looks like an old man. He just looks like an old man.
Yeah, he doesn't look like all smooth skin.
Yeah,
like
the changeling shapeshifter smoothness they give him later is a perfect fit.
Yeah,
excellent makeup choice.
Yeah,
at first he just looks like an old guy.
Yeah, honestly. Well, you know who he gives me vibes of though? Bones.
Well, did you catch the Bones reference?
No.
Later on?
No.
When we'll get to it. I'll point it out when we get to it. I'll point out the quote in the episode.
Okay, but yeah, he reminds me of he like gives off fucking Forrest Kelly energy.
Takes no shit
all day.
Yeah. But also I'll say that mixed with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, 100%.
He's the constable. He's the cop of the station.
Odo does not give two fucks either. I love how just run and gun he is with everything.
Oh yeah, his style, his sense of justice is like so elevated compared to what would be like Starfleet standard. Yes,
he is lawful good.
Yeah,
he sleeps in a fucking bucket for God's sake.
Just come in a bucket.
Dude, okay, we'll talk about it later on in another episode, but it's just there's a scene between him and Quark talking about his pail, and it fucking made me laugh so hard. Like, you do a platinum plated pail, and he went, He like thought about it.
He shakes his head. But so let's back to the episode. We've got we find Cisco and Dax are starting the orb. They find a similar like Tetrion signal or some sort of signal that's in the Denorius belt.
Yeah.
They go to the Denorius belt and boom, they find the wormhole.
Yep.
I think we get a little bit of Ducat here and there. I think Ducat shows up. Cisco has a conversation with Ducat over intercom, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I forgot I'm already writing down slurs for Cardassians in my notes. I'm not spelling out Cardassian. I'm putting Cardies. It's so much easier to shorthand that.
Cardi B.
Yeah, O'Brien calls them that like 4 times in the season. So I'm going to go with Cardies. No one likes it. Whatever.
Can't be keeping up with the Cardassians.
Right. So they go through the wormhole. They end up in the wormhole. They go... Do they end up on the other side? I think they end up on the other side and they come back.
Yeah.
That's when the prophets are like, whoa, hey. And they pull them.
Yeah.
Dax ends up back on the station, just magically back on the station.
She's
teleported across from the Norius belt all the way back to Bajor.
Fucking crazy.
That would have been fun. Cisco is stuck in there and they're communicating with Cisco through, Jennifer, his old, lieutenant friend. Jake's there. Like all these people are talking to him as the wormhole aliens, or if you want to call them the prophets.
Yeah.
And that's some immediate character development for Cisco. He actually, because he's bitter about, Jennifer and Starfleet, because he even told Picard he was going to go to civilian life. He was thinking about, resigning his commission and going to do work, somewhere else.
I can't blame him.
Yeah. And, his communicating with the prophets, learning about them, he's getting reflections on his own life, and he like comes out of it better.
Yeah.
He's kind of let that go, and how he's accepted the role as, I guess he becomes the emissary, but as in a way like
commander, emissary, protector of the
wormhole, because there's a connection with the Bajoran people. He does that. He comes back. He's negotiated safe passage for any ships that are going through the wormhole, which is great because obviously that's going to be good for trade for everyone involved, Federation and Bajorans. And then there's the whole also, while this is happening, they decided they're going to move the station because the Cardassians are like mad because Gul Dukat's ship was missing.
Yep.
He went into the wormhole as well, and they're like, "You destroyed his ship." I'm like, how would we destroy him? Destroy his ship? We're on a held together with duct tape space station.
Show me our fucking guns, dude.
yeah, so dumb. And of course, they moved the station to the mouth of the wormhole, and Kira's right about she's about to surrender, and here comes Cisco through the wormhole, and it kind of saves the day. Perfect timing. But there's just so much character stuff in this first episode.
No, they unload.
They
unload. You're like, I was cooking dinner and doing other shit trying to watch this, and I kept just like almost burning shit because I had to come back and like just see what the fuck was happening.
Yeah. What else did I have on this? And I mean, obviously, we just ran through the premise of it, but there's so much other stuff.
This episode's packed.
Cisco strong arms Quark into staying on the station, being like the head of the what do you call it, the merchants organization, to keep people on the station. He wanted to keep all the shop owners and everything there, because Nog got arrested for pillaging some dilapidated store. There's that. I mean, you've got Bashir hitting on Jadzia like right from the start.
Crazy hitting.
Kira's yelling at motherfuckers over, and he as soon as Cisco walks into his office the first time, she's yelling at some guy on the comlink.
Yeah, dude.
She's yelling at him and slamming her hand down on stuff.
Yeah, she's fucking angry. O'Brien has cum stains all the time from just the amount of just
work that he's loving. He's doing
my god,
he hates it, but he loves it.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on in this first episode,
and I like every character. Like I can't even like. I guess Bashir can kind of be annoying, but I mean, dude, every character is just I'm about to say I actually don't think he's annoying. I could see him being annoying, but like
because he's arrogant. He's like really excited to be there because it's the frontier, the farthest reaches British. Of the galaxy. Yeah, Indian or Muslim British guy, whatever. He's like Gandhi or something. He's excited to be there, and I love how like Kira's showing him the infirmary, and he's all excited and everything, and she's like, "There's like people dying outside on the promenade. Can you shut the fuck up and
do your fucking job?
Go bring your Starfleet medicine to heal them, please, because they're dying. And we were just in a 50-year occupation where we were being murdered all the time, and you're here just smiling, happy, and the debris of this station that the people that were subjugating us destroyed on their way out. Now you're here, and you're smiling at me, and you just won't do anything. I have to fucking stare at you like this, and just
we're gonna be married soon.
Yeah, that's where it started.
That's wild.
Yeah, everyone has a part to play, and they play it so well.
And I love Quark.
Oh yeah, Armin Shimmerman is fantastic,
dude.
I think we get to hear Nog talk, or not Nog, excuse me, Rom. Did you notice Rom's voice change over the first couple episodes?
Yeah, what was up with that? He became way dumber, brother.
Oh, brother, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
brother. But he's better that way.
Yeah,
and the first one, he just kind of talks like a regular Klingon, or not Klingon, a regular Ferengi.
Yeah,
excuse me. Just kind of the way Quark does.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fit because there's a scene where he's talking with Keiko, I think next episode, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's just his regular voice, and then they decide to dumbify his voice, and it makes Rom so much more of an actual character.
I love him. I mean, I don't know. Quark and Nog are the two most likable Ferengis in Star Trek so far.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's episodes 1 and 2, and it is a smash.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah,
that fucking thing's a movie. Like, there's so much, just all the shit with Cisco, the time traveling, looking at, you get to see his wife, how they met, all this shit. Like, there's so much happening that it's hard to keep track of, but you're also you're locked in. You don't even realize it's a fucking hour-and-a-half long episode.
Yeah.
I know it's part 1 and 2, but they have it as an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's just one episode on Paramount, but and I think we said something earlier about Cisco, how Cisco's acting is very different compared to everyone else's.
Way different.
The way he moves his mannerisms, his hands, what he does with his hands, with his vocal inflections, the way he delivers his lines, very William Shatnery in my opinion.
He speaks very matter of fact. Like everything is pronounced to a T. Like that man's never mispronounced a fucking word in his entire life. Everything is exactly how it should sound.
Avery Brooks is awesome. I wish
he kicks ass.
We need to get Avery Brooks back in New Trek.
Yeah,
in some fashion.
Also, why the fuck was there not a Deep Space Nine movie? Like, I'm watching this and I'm like, I love Next Gen, but this is insane.
Well, I mean, it's hard to do stuff with the station. What movie plot are you going to have with the station that's not going to revolve around Cardassians or Bajor? With the Enterprise crew, they can go anywhere because we can do movies with, Soren and the Elorians, include the Duras sisters, include Klingons, whatever. They even include Romulans in it for a short second. Then the next movie is the Borg.
Yeah,
go back down to Earth. And another
movie I feel like there could have been a Bajor Cardassian war movie. Like, there could have been all sorts of shit. Like,
there definitely could have been more spinoffs. I definitely agree with that, or even a TV movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not even a full length, motion picture.
Yeah, I think they could have done something.
But at the same time, I'm glad they didn't, because that would have taken away stuff from not only what TNG was doing in their last couple of seasons, then their movies, which were really good.
Yeah,
and you had Voyager right behind Deep Space Nine.
That's true.
And Voyager was, its whole other thing, which we'll talk about in 7 episodes.
Yeah.
But that's its own thing. So I think not having a Voyager movie was good. I think not having a Deep Space Nine movie was good, because everything Deep Space Nine does, especially in their later seasons, it becomes serialized.
Got you.
Or not serialized. And everything all the episodes start to become kind of connected.
Yeah, it's not just one-offs like Next Gen is all the time.
And then you kind of consider that a movie.
That's fair.
Like the Dominion War is awesome. That's probably the best Trek. Dominion War is the best Trek.
Think so?
Yes, 100%.
All right.
I think Dominion War is the best Trek. Even though it kind of goes against what Roddenberry wanted. He wanted, utopia kind of stuff, but whatever. We'll get to that when we get into that. But yeah, that's...
Shut up, Gene.
We're off to a great start. Compared to, TNG's first episode, two-parter.
TNG's first season's fucking rough.
This hits the ground running because, these guys are already
established. Yeah.
Yeah, they already rock and roll. They know it works, and they know how to take something new and something wildly different, but make it work.
Unlike now.
Yeah, but that's Emissary.
Yeah.
And let's get on to past prologue.
All right.
We go from a really great episodes 1 and 2 into episode 3, and I really like this one as well.
Yeah.
We immediately get Bajoran Bajorn, like, I don't say backstory, but Bajorn, like, we get insight into who the Bajorns are.
Yeah.
And kind of the stuff they went through, because I mean, this whole episode's about Tanalos.
Yeah.
He
terrorist.
He was part of the Konma. He's a Konma terrorist, and like these people are still living like they're under attack.
Yeah, I mean, 50 years of it, I'm sure they're like, you can't just be like, oh, we're good now.
Well, you can if you're not a religiously political people like the Bajorns are. The religion, the prophets, and their political posturing is so intertwined together that it clouds, in my opinion, actual reasonable judgment.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the whole Tenelos thing, with what he's trying to do, like, dude, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, no,
you're free now. You guys should be focusing on rebuilding Bajor and not still trying to do terrorism stuff against Cardassians.
Yeah,
that's what he ends up doing. Spoiler alert: he's building a fucking bomb.
Yeah, and
he's gonna go fuck shit up.
No facts.
Well, okay, he's building the bomb to collapse the wormhole, hopefully.
Yeah,
because that would leave Bajorns alone. That would kind of take focus off them from a galactic or from a quadrant viewpoint. Because now that the Gamma Quadrant is accessible, that means increased trade, increased traffic. It kind of puts Bajor on the map, and that's not something that
they don't want.
Most Bajorns want. But
I mean, I could see being worried about a different species being like, yeah, we're gonna fuck that place up. You know what I mean?
Right. But now we have the Federation here, so
yeah,
they're not gonna let that happen.
No,
because they at the same time know that the wormhole is significantly important for them.
Yeah.
So they're going to be, and the Federation is fairly altruistic.
Yeah.
When you have the right people in place in positions in leadership positions, people like Picard and Sisko, certain admirals that know what the fuck they're doing, and not just not like some of the admirals we see that are just
kind of dick bags.
Yeah. Like they're altruistic. Like, they know they are there to be.
Not a lot of Riker's old captains.
Yeah. This episode we get the Duras sisters are back.
Yeah,
they get to, and we get the first appearance of Garrick.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is we see Garrick this episode, and we don't see him again until season 2.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? I forgot that. So, like I said, I watched season 1 and 2, and I forgot. I was like, just Garrick leaves such a good impact, like as a. Probably the only likable kind of weird Cardassian you get on here.
Yeah.
That I remembered him like all throughout season 1, just like talking with Bashir, and I realized
but it was just one episode.
Yeah, it's just one fucking episode. He's got a weird blue suit on, like he's all like.
Well, and I think it's because that first meeting him and Bashir have on the Rebel Mat is so weird.
Yeah, it's strange.
It's there's so much like sexual tension in it.
Yeah.
Mostly from Garrick's side.
Yeah.
Bashir's kind of confused. He's like, why is this? Because there's the rumor that he's a spy. He was left on the station to be the spy for the
Cardassians.
I don't think they've been called them this yet for the Obsidian Order, which is like the equivalent to like the Romulan Tal Shiar or Starfleet Section 31.
Yeah.
They think he's a spy, so Bashir's more or less confused as to why the spy is talking to him. But Garrick's like trying to seduce him, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Which I think that works. I think Ira Stephen Bear was talking about how like he's saying Garrick's basically gay.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, perfect. This is finally a good time. Finally, for once, where a character's sexuality is not their only personality. It plays into them because Garrick, first and foremost, is a former member, we learn later, of the Obsidian Order. That is his thing. But he knows how to use his sexuality. He knows how to use different things to make him a good spy.
Yeah.
He kind of uses it to befriend Bashir. Which, Garrick's going to get information. Who he decides to give it to is, on his own. Like, he's going to decide where he wants to give information. Whether or not it's the Cardassians or it's the Starfleet. Because in this episode, it's Starfleet.
Yeah.
Once the Duras sisters come and say, oh, we want how much will the Cardassians give us for Tanalos if we turn him, if we rat him out to you, and they give him a number. And then he tells
fucking Duras sisters.
Yeah, he tells Bashir, like, hey, come into my shop at exactly 20:55, on the dot, you need a new suit.
Yeah.
Trying to allude him to like, hey, come and eavesdrop. And he does. And he learns about the bomb. It's the Bellitrium. The Duras sisters are going to sell Bellitrium to Tanalos.
Yep.
Because Tanalos stole a antimatter converter from the Cardassians. They were chasing him for that. on his escape from whatever prison camp he was in, and he's going to build a bomb. We don't know what the bomb's for yet, because we don't know if he's going to hit a Cardassian target. We don't know what he's going to do, but we're like, okay, this is the 2 ingredients you need to make a big motherfucking bomb, a big old bomb. And he's eavesdropping, and then he gives the evidence to Cisco. So it's like, it's weird that Garrick, being the spy, kind of helped out the Federation.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think Garrick, I don't know, it seems like he's kind of over, like, let's fucking kill all the Bajorans and shit. It seems like he's more so on.
I don't think he ever was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, more trying to say, it's like he's sick of, like, Cardassian shit.
Well, we find later that Dukat, like, fucked him over.
Oh, okay.
And then, and back to, like, his sexuality, I would say he's more of, like, he's, like, bisexual, I guess, because there's later on we meet a female character, who he becomes, like, very, like, infatuated with.
Okay.
Like, it's weird. It's kind of, you don't really get a sense if it's just like, if it's romantic love, or if it's like a fatherly love, or if it's like a like companionship type thing,
like Picard and Ro Laren.
Well,
just kidding. Just that one episode.
Well, you'll see it later on, a few later seasons, so you'll kind of see, like, well, what side does, who is he batting for when it comes to that?
Yeah.
So I like his ambiguityness. Is that the word? Fuck, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
It doesn't matter, because he's the spy.
Yeah.
That is his character, and the way he gathers information, how he acts, how he kind of, what does he say? Whatever he says, is it true? Is it not true?
Yeah. You're always kind of wondering.
Bashir later, he's, Bashir's trying to find his origins, or find who Garrick is, and Garrick's like feeding him stuff, and he's like, was it a lie or not?
Yeah, who knows?
You're gonna figure it out. And that's what I love about Garrick. He's so mysterious, but he ends up being an actual good person.
Yeah,
which I was what I like,
and a great character.
Oh,
just
yeah,
overall,
he's fucking awesome. So what we got here? Tenelos wants to collapse the wormhole because he's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Kira's with him because she's
getting tested because she
loves fucking, like, terrorist heroes.
Yeah, and she's big. She's a big patriot, big fucking supporter of terrorists. Like, she's like adjusting to her new role as like an official officer compared to, like,
just a guerrilla fighter.
Yeah, guerrilla rebel fighter for fucking Bajor. So
yeah, because she's the first one to plead for, like, asylum for Tanalos.
Yeah.
And it's with the provisional government. It's kind of on her shoulders, to take responsibility of him, being good or not, I guess, if that's the way you want to put it. And he ends up being a dickhole.
Yeah,
and kind of screws her
100%.
over. And she just, I feel bad. It's very much. I feel like she's kind of the essence of the Bajoran people. They follow who, like, they're followers. They're just. If one person comes into, like, power or leadership role, they immediately follow that.
They're like, this guy, I love him.
If someone has any sort of good positive history, they immediately have to follow them.
It's kind of like, well, we'll get to it later, but like with the school.
Yes.
Like,
yes. What I put here? Well, and we do get, and like I said before, they're kind of how I said that they just need to, like, move on.
Yeah.
They fixate too much on the occupation.
Instead of growth.
We do see, like, Tenelos' like body when he's in the infirmary, and he's just fucked. He's got all these scars. The Cardassians were pretty brutal.
They were piles of shit. Dude.
Yeah, they were brutal to their, like, to their prisoners, to their. I think they were like slaves.
Yeah, they had slave camps. Like,
yeah.
You find out that one. Yeah. Well, we'll find out later again.
Yeah, they are brutal. They are fucked up people.
Look what they did to Picard, and they only had him for fucking like 12 hours.
Yeah, a couple of days.
I know. I'm just kidding. But
But it's very, I guess, another time of where you can see the outside looking in, and it's like there's so much positivity now for these people to grow and become
they can get rich off this fucking wormhole and build their whole economy back up.
Exactly, and, like, be successful, and they can still be, close knit with the prophets and be sort of a closed off society.
Yeah.
They don't have to welcome all these people. They can be somewhat closed off. They have the ability to do so. They can have, the government can set, restriction, whatever. They can do whatever. But the opportunity is there for them to regain, their pride, their economies, their farmlands, everything, and to grow very quickly when they're still focused on the past.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of irks me. And there are some people that aren't like that. Like, we see Kira eventually becomes she is at first, and then she starts to trust the Federation,
Yeah.
and starts to trust Cisco, and like knows that all the stuff happening is for the good of Bajor. Like we'll meet Vedic Bareil later, and he's great. Opaka, I feel like she knows that the future that Cisco as the emissary and the Federation involvement, the wormhole,
It's the best
is all
possible
positive
outcome.
stuff for Bajor, and there's so many people that are just like, I'm mad at Cardassian still. If I see a Cardassian, I'm gonna kill a Cardassian. They're evil. I'm gonna wallow in my fucking self pity because
I mean, also though, like I also see it as like, imagine you seen your whole family slaughtered by Cardassians, and they're like, oh, well, we won't fuck with you anymore. Like, yeah, you got all this growth and you can do better, but it's also like your whole family was murdered by these fuckers. You know what I mean? So I can see him.
That's why you can remember them. You honor the dead. You honor the fallen. And then everything you're doing now is for them.
Yeah.
You don't swallow in filth because would they want you to do that, or would they want you to, become successful and regain the strength that Bajor once had?
No, I agree. I guess
that's how I view things.
No, I agree with you. I'm right there with you. I just think, what I actually think about is my dad, who never lets anything go. Like, no matter, he'll tell me about shit from 20 years ago, and he's still fucking actually totally pissed about getting ripped off from something. I think about, like, if his whole family got murdered, my dad's going to be fucking up Cardassians left and right.
Yeah. Well, and that's the crazy thing, though, is that they did. Like, this small little planet with not a lot of people and not a lot of support.
They're like the Hawaii of planets.
Yeah, like, they did a number on the Cardassians. They
fought back.
Yeah, and they won.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's not like that's the crazy thing too, is that they just it was guerrilla warfare, terrorism, and they fucking beat a galactic power away off their planet. That means a lot.
Like 300 or some shit,
Just
Spartans.
That is incredible. That's incredible. So why are they not proud of that? Why are they not proud of the strength they had during these hard times, and are like, okay, let's pivot,
moving forward.
Let's pivot this strength we had while we were combating them, and let's use that strength to be better than them.
No, I agree.
Let's become, not a galactic power to conquer people, but to be a very strong people, economically, politically, spiritually, personally, and just be like, hey, Cardassians, 50 years of this, and in like 2 years, we were now better than you. Go fuck yourselves. You guys are shit.
Yeah, suck a dick.
Jerk off on that. Fucking hit you with the fucking, Triple H, the crotch shot, dude, straight up stun on them. That's live in their, let you live in their mind rent free kind of thing.
No, I agree.
I said a lot of them were just so fixated bitter on wanting to just keep killing Cardassians, and that happens later on in this another episode. The end of the episode, we'll get to it, but that's episode 3. Any more good stuff on that one?
I mean, I feel like you fucking hit everything on that one.
All right, sorry, but let's get to Man Alone. You take Man Alone, episode 4.
Oh, you're all good. Okay, so
I get on a roll.
No, you're fine. I mean, this one's very Odo centric.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. So fucking. How do I start this off? So Odo is a murder. You just put me on the spot, fucked me all up. But no,
the murder mystery, the Deep Space Nine murder mystery episode,
essentially murder
so
mystery
early
episode, and also, like I said, I feel like this one has a lot of Odo character development. You get to see how, like, you see a lot in the first episode, but this one you get to see how, like I said, lawful good Odo is, and him just trying to figure out who the fuck killed this person.
Yeah.
So starts off, a fucking person got murdered in their quarters, essentially.
Now they were in the holosuite.
Oh yeah, they were in a holosuite. That's what it was. Stabbed right in the fucking back, horribly.
Getting a happy ending massage and get stabbed in the back.
Yeah,
I'm not going to any of those anytime soon.
Well, and also the stab. Whenever the stab happened, it looked like, you see the knife. They don't show the stab, but you felt that fucking thing. It was just like,
it was solid.
Yeah, and also didn't the fucking person, the chick massaging him, have like 4 arms?
No, I think just 2.
Just 2? Okay. Just 2. Some about me remembered 4 fucking arms.
two on the back. The 2 were doing some other stuff.
She definitely had 4 arms. But either way, someone gets murdered in fucking Quark's holosuite. Odo's on the case, and essentially it keeps you find out more and more about the case, and this guy is kind of a swindler that fucking he killed his own clone,
Yeah.
right? Cloned himself and then fucking killed his own clone to try and get. I'm not even sure what the purpose was for, like to get money,
To get back at Odo.
Oh, to get back at Odo and frame Odo because it
Right.
had changeling fucking.
Yeah, so this guy Ibudan was
Ibudan.
He was a smuggler, a piece of shit. He let the big thing that that kind of like, if I remember correctly, he was smuggling stuff during the occupation, and then he ended up like basically letting this little girl die because her parents couldn't afford the medication that he was smuggling.
Yep.
And he just basically this girl died. Odo, and then later on, so I mean, I think that was like Odo already was pissed off about that, and then the guy ended up killing a Cardassian who wanted a bribe and he wasn't going to pay it, so he killed the Cardassian, and then Odo arrested him and he got sent to prison for it.
Yeah.
For murder. So Odo, Ibudan
kills his own fucking clone to get back
revenge.
at Odo.
Oh, look, Bajoran getting revenge. What do you know?
Yeah, big fucking surprise there, and also they all form together against Odo. They have him locked in that
with
fucking
zero
room.
evidence.
Yeah, zero evidence. Just that guy saying shit like, "Oh, he's the killer. It's the fucking changeling." And like
Shifter.
Yeah, dude. They kept calling
slurred
him fucking Shifter. They already yelled a racial slur at Odo, and he's the only one of his kind. Like, what? You can't even fucking get a break on that one.
Dude.
But he's locked behind glass. Kira and fucking what's his name? O'Brien are down there trying to hold back everybody. Pretty sure Kira.
She
fucked up some people. Yeah, I was about to say.
She like attacked like 3 people.
But I love Odo's face though. He just goes, and he goes back and then shuts the door, and he's just standing behind it, and you see him just looking at everybody.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And
he doesn't give a fuck.
Cisco goes down there to do the scene where he goes to his office and they vandalized his office.
They fucked his shit up.
They phasered Shifter on his wall.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Also, doesn't Odo become a table in this episode when he's like trying to spy on everyone?
No.
Okay.
I think that's the next episode.
All right, dude. Well, either way, when he became a table.
Yeah, that's the next episode.
Yeah, there's a scene. I don't know. I can't remember which episode it is where Quark's like, "What? Are you in here? What are you? Fucking? Were you one of the chairs?"
Yeah.
He's like talking to him. It's fucking hysterical. Quark cracks me up almost every time he's talking.
Oh yeah, dude.
But yeah, so they find out this fucker literally cloned himself, killed himself with a knife, framed Odo, trying to get him back, and then they all just fucking try to mob justice Odo.
Yeah.
Calling him a shifter.
Yeah.
Calling him fucking slurs.
He's about to get lynched on the promenade.
Yeah, dude, they're literally about to.
Yeah, they want to hang this man. They want to hang a shapeshifter that can turn in the rope they're gonna hang him with.
You know what made me? How the fuck's that gonna happen? How are they gonna kill Odo? Can Odo get murdered?
Yeah, they can. You can fucking hit him with a phaser.
Have someone drink him out of the pot when he's asleep, like that one fucking stupid alien that's on the.
Born eats him.
Yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do?
Well, Bashir shows up out of nowhere and it's like, oh, it's because they're doing the whole.
Yeah, they have the fuck. They're growing another person.
Yeah, he finds that little bit of biochemical. He finds that whatever that sample, and they're growing another Ibudan.
Yeah,
unknowingly. So he's of course just in time. They save him
literally just in time.
And
Kira's fucked up some people. Yeah.
No one apologizes to Odo.
Yeah, they literally said that. No one says anything. Yeah. But that's Bajorans for you, bro.
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah,
I fucking hate Bajorans. They are the worst.
What's funny is I'm pretty sure that's why I stopped watching it a long time ago. Is I was like, I'm so fucking sick of hearing about Bajor. Yeah. I think that's why I stopped watching
they're
it.
Awful people. Maybe they deserve the occupation.
Yeah, they kind of do suck.
Well, you kind of have. I get it. You have to have them be like this.
Yeah, it's plot development.
I get it,
but they do piss me off.
Yeah, there's some of them are great. Some of them are great. Yeah.
But I do love Odo's line at the end of this. Murdering your own clone is still murder. I'm taking you in. That's fucking hysterical.
You killed yourself. This is a suicide with extra steps.
But yeah, that's a great episode. It pretty much sums up murder mystery. A lot of Odo. Yeah, I feel like I said, obviously you get Odo in the first episode and stuff like that, but this one was really cool getting to see him as like a detective, like him.
Well, and he'll get to do more later, of course.
Yeah.
But then, of course, at one point when he becomes a legitimate suspect, he gets kind of like taken off the case.
Yeah.
And it's up to Kira and Cisco, it's up to them to like trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Before he gets lynched on the promenade. And they do. But it's a nice little early murder mystery episode that you would think there'd be more wormhole alien stuff
to
establish things, but they go straight to a character development murder mystery.
And also,
Perfect.
I said it already. You don't actually see anything, but I felt that stab.
Yeah,
that was
it's stiff. Like I mean, you don't see the body, but you see like the hand.
it was
like
fucking brutal.
connect with something. That knife was brutal too. Looking,
that knife looked.
it was all
horrific.
jagged in like 45 different angles. It was beautiful.
Yeah, fuck.
Imagine that
knife.
going into your fucking spinal cord. And just
I probably wouldn't
twist
imagine much. I'd just be.
yeah, like fucking.
I'm dead.
Great episode, man. It's strong. It's so strong. We were hitting a stride, and then Babel kind of slows it down.
I mean, I kind of like Babel because it's fucking funny. They get a virus where they can't talk right.
Yeah.
I mean, who's the first one to get? Was it Dax? The first one to get it?
O'Brien.
O'Brien. Yeah, that's right.
Because O'Brien is immediately just. I think he's out of cum. He's just frustrated. He's having to repair everything that he already repaired probably once or twice already.
And they're saying dumb shit. Cake. Like I can't even do a fucking example of how they're talking because I can't even.
Bashir has a good one. Let's see if I can find the quotes on Memory Alpha because they were pretty funny. Go ahead and talk about it. I'm gonna find it.
Well, anyways, O'Brien starts talking fucking stupid. They figure out that there's a virus going around. They have to quarantine all of Deep Space Nine because everyone. Jake gets it. Dax gets it. Fucking close to the end. Person. Cisco gets it. I can't even remember how they fixed it. I think it's the anti. What did they have to? They didn't even have like a fucking like Beverly Crusher thing to cure everything. It was like a antimatter. Like how the fuck? What did they do to fix it?
Here's the quote. This is from. This is what O'Brien says. Wade Link complete. Wade Link.
Yeah, Wade Link.
What was another one? Okay. Odo. A great line from Odo. Rom's an idiot. He couldn't fix a straw if it was bent. I forgot about that. Because Quark's, everyone's having replicator issues. Like the whole station's replicators are fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
And Quark's trying to get his fixed because his he has that's his bar livelihood, and he says he's stealing replicators from the command area.
Yeah,
those get fixed first. And that's where Odo was the cart.
Oh, that's
yeah. He was the cart that when Quark was going up there to like steal replicated food.
That shit made me laugh so hard when Odo. I was like, "What the fuck?" And they were suffering from aphasia, by the way.
Yeah, aphasia, the aphasia virus. It was there was a little device in the replicator that eventually activated when O'Brien fixed them.
Yeah.
Created the virus and they put it in the food.
O'Brien fucked everybody up in the replicators.
I don't know how nobody noticed that little box thing. All right, you can cross barrels.
Yeah,
all job appalled. Bread, the arrives seen earlier. Just some of the
Jake says some weird shit too, and he's trying to get him to take a look at Dax because she's like dying.
Computer replay morning. Glass lunch judge Abin to let it. That's what Bashir was saying. I thought he was speaking a different language. That one, Ben to let it, but
that's fucking hysterical. So Kira finds the fucking box.
Yeah, Kira finds it when they're retracing O'Brien's steps. Everybody keeps getting it. Eventually, it's like attacking their like nervous system. Mm-hmm. It's going to kill them all.
Yeah, because Dax is quite literally dying unless they get it figured out.
Oh, well, Brian's the first one to start showing.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So what happens is Kira figures out who made it. Sir Mac Wren. Was it Sir Mac Wren? Or what was his... No, it was Decon Elig was the creator because they put it on the station while it was being built. And the plan, either someone got murked before they could activate it or they just forgot about the plan. That guy dies. And then she finds his like medical assistant, Sir Mac Wren, and she leaves the station under quarantine in the runabout, goes and beams that motherfucker on board the runabout, immediately exposes him to the virus.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you don't solve it, you're going to die.
Yeah, exactly.
And Julian was already working on it, so they just take his research and they just finish it.
Yeah.
And then everybody is.
But he's all like, I had nothing to do with it. He's like trying to what's the word? Divert from everything. He's like, no, it's not on me. I didn't do it.
Yeah, y'all can just die.
And she's like, well, looks like you're going to too, bro.
Yeah, dude, fucking asshole. Literally, people are dying. He's like, I don't fucking whatever.
Nah, I can't be bothered with this.
And I like how at the end of it, the replicators are still broken.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly.
Cisco's pissed. Like, Cisco's mad that he can't have his coffee right after the guy who's going to fix it almost died.
Yeah, he's like, where the fuck is it? Doesn't he go, O'Brien?
Yeah. O'Brien! Oh, dude. can't have the station chief lounging about.
Yeah, you big lazy
They're
Irish fuck.
treating O'Brien like a literal engineering slave.
I know you just got here and this
army.
ship's probably loaded with stuff, but I need coffee. Stat.
There's booby traps everywhere.
We've got no beans. Not one of us could possibly do a normal cup of coffee.
Yeah, God forbid we just get the pot on.
But I like this episode. I thought it was funny hearing everybody talk, stupid, and then how Kira saved the day was pretty badass as well.
Oh yeah,
and like I said, more Kira development.
A little bit, but there was, I think, out of the first couple episodes we get, this is the least amount of derived character stuff.
Oh yeah, I just like seeing how they
TNG.
handle situations. Yeah, very TNG.
Very TNG. I think this might have been a kind of a TNG pitch, because you
Probably.
could definitely do this on the Enterprise.
100%.
And it just
I'm
probably got
surprised
looked
this
over.
isn't a TNG episode.
Yeah, literally. Oh shit.
You want to go to the next one though? Pursuit.
I thought
Or
I had one more
Captain
thing. I
Pursuit?
thought I had one more thing.
I'll go
written
for
down
it.
with this.
I love Captain Pursuit, by the way.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Like I just said, there's a more sci-fi tropes and TNG-esque with it's mostly science related,
Yeah,
and there's a problem. We got to use science to fix it.
yeah,
In that. But which one's the next one? Captain Pursuits.
yeah. This is the one where O'Brien befriends that weird alien.
The Tosk.
Yeah, Tosk.
And this feels like another. We've slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, I still like this one a lot though. That alien the makeup was badass.
Oh yeah,
It's like a big reptile.
big
fucking-
reptile. Have you seen Enterprise?
Not much. I'm excited to get to Enterprise.
He reminds me of the Suliban. They're like the baddies in the first season. And
Oh,
they
I
can
haven't.
because they can turn invisible and shit. And
Really?
Tosk can. He can like camouflage himself like a
Yeah, dude,
chameleon.
it was just bad. I loved his makeup and everything. Yeah, and his camouflage abilities and you almost think he's gonna be a bad guy because he's like trying to get access to weapons and stuff because
he's very
he
secretive and
Yeah.
not very forthcoming with like how his ship was damaged
Yeah.
or where
he
he's
appears with a
going.
fucked up ship.
Yeah,
Fucking Calm Neely's fixing it, O'Brien.
yeah.
And becomes his friend. He says a joke to him. I can't fucking remember what he says. He says some funny shit.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Piece
gonna
of
be
cake.
easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy. It's not a big deal.
Piece of cake. Yeah, he's like hitting them with like slang, and Tosk is so confused.
Yeah, he's like, dude, what the fuck?
He only sleeps for like 17 minutes a day.
Yeah,
He doesn't
was
eat
nuts.
food or something like
yeah.
that.
I
He's
have no need
confused about.
to eat.
Yeah, I love Tosk. It's
I want to see more Tosk. Do we?
no,
Fuck, dude. I was hoping he'd come back, but either way, you find out. So he's trying to break into the fucking weapons room to get weapons. Odo catches him. Of course, Odo's not fucking around, dude. He just,
that's part of that whole interaction. He goes all like he does
Yeah,
his stance. He gets his 4-point stance.
Yeah.
And Odo's like, "What the fuck?" Just standing there, and he disappears. He's like, "Computer, close off corridor or whatever." He puts force fields on it. He's just
Yeah.
standing there and just going back and forth between the force fields.
fucking hysterical.
And Odo's just standing there waiting for. So, are you done now?
Yeah,
I just
dude.
love the look on Odo's face the whole time, just waiting for this alien idiot to just realize he's fucked.
Well, and
just
that's
give
one
up.
reason I love Odo. He's just like, I know this fucking shit, dude. I'm the constable. I will wreck you.
Yeah, and I'll just stay by and watch while you make a fool of yourself.
And then he brings him in there. He's like, he was trying to get into the fucking weapons and stuff. I'm putting him in the brig, you
Yeah.
know? And then he's stuck in there. And you get these other aliens show up with the dumbest helmets.
The dumbest helmet.
I hated their fucking. Well, they kind of look cool and they took their helmets off. Actually, you know what? I take it back.
They look better with the helmets off.
Yeah, they look better with the
The
helmets
helmets
off.
look like some weird 1990s laser tag shit.
Yeah, those look dumb.
Yeah.
It looked like they were in a fucking an 80s skateboard troupe. You know what I mean? Not Tony Hawk, but just really lame shit.
Oh, for sure. But they're kind of cool though because they're
Well, and you find out
they
that,
call themselves like the hunters or something like
yeah,
that.
they're the hunters and he's the Tosk.
He's the
right?
prey, the Tosk.
And you find out he is bred in his society, his whole life is that he is raised to when they do the hunt, he has to get away from them. He
Yep.
has to put up a good hunt. And because he already got captured by fucking DS9 because Tosk is chill, he's not going to fuck anybody up that's not the hunters.
Yeah.
He gets put in the brig and they're like, we're not even going to kill you. We're going to take you back alive and everybody can just poop, like throw poop at you and fucking tomatoes. We'll put you in the damn.
He's so upset.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking.
Humiliated.
Yeah. And
Oh.
then when O'Brien talks to him and finds out everything, he's like, what does he say? He's like, well, I won't even get the death of him. They pretty much want a Klingon death.
Yeah.
Like they want the death of a warrior, essentially.
Yeah, they want that warrior death. Yeah.
And the hunters are smug bastards.
Yeah, they're very smug to the Starfleet.
Get on the ship.
Yeah.
They fucking draw guns on the ship on the promenade, like right off the bat.
Yeah, how the like what kind of fucking first contact shit is that? Like these, what if everyone on Deep Space Nine was locked and loaded to the fucking gills with weapons? They just murked your ass.
Also, excuse me,
They
Odo.
absolutely fucking obliterated you.
Where the fuck you at, Odo? These guys got guns on the fucking promenade. Like I know he'd come out, but
they just beam over like through the shields. And
that
shit.
is true. Yeah, they just fucking appeared.
Yeah, their technology is pretty advanced. Their suits absorb phaser fire.
Yeah,
because these guys get hit.
That's right.
Their weapons are powerful. They're like weird crossbow weapons.
Yeah, they look sick. They actually look kind of cool. I like their guns.
They weren't bad because sometimes Star Trek guns look stupid.
I mean, look, I love Next Gen. I fucking hate Next Gen's phaser.
Well, at first.
Well, yeah,
the little cricket phaser and that weird fat like snake head phaser.
Yeah, the one they blow up that fucking alien with.
Yeah, the ones we see in Deep Space Nine and the end of TNG and on look really
a lot
good.
better. A lot better.
I kind of want to get a 3D printed one off like Etsy or something.
I'm sure you can get like just real ones, like not real ones, but like you know what I mean, like real.
Get the tax stamp on them. You can own a phaser.
Yeah. But no, also so they essentially, it's first contact. They don't want to break all these protocol and shit for fucking the Prime Directive. Sisko tells O'Brien that he has to release the prisoner to them. And O'Brien gets Tosk, leaves his fucking communicator in the prison cell, and then gets to the guys. What does he do? He fucking
he sets up the so all the airlocks have like a weapon screening force field on them. And he like fucks with the force field to where it like knocks that fucker off his on his ass.
Lays him out and lets the Tosk.
He's also sneaky too because he goes in and tells Odo that Sisko is put in charge of the prisoner transfer, and Odo's pissed.
Odo gets up there.
He's pissed.
What do you mean?
What the fuck? What? Oh. Yeah, he's just going off on O'Brien or on Sisko. Sisko's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, I love how calm Sisko's like, "I never said that.
I never did that."
Yeah, you can calm down.
What are you talking about?
Calm down, Smooth Skin. Looking weird.
Yeah, and then Sisko like kind of knows.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
He knows what's up. He goes along.
He's not happy about it.
He's not happy, but he goes along with it because he knows that what they're doing is to Federation standards definitely immoral. You shouldn't be hunting people like that. But he knows he really can't take a direct, No,
he can't say it directly without getting his ass chewed.
Yeah. Like hell, once that happens and O'Brien and Tosk are like running through the station trying to get back to Tosk's ship, O'Brien's like, I'll go cut him off at this, whatever, and Sisko's like, hey, no rush.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Well, I love how they go through they're like crawling through shit. O'Brien gets him to his ship and gives him. Does he give him a gun? Or
gives him a kiss.
Yeah, he gives him a little kiss on the mouth. Tosk's like, is there anything I can do with you? And O'Brien's like, you could give me a kiss on the lips. Me and you.
Yeah, right.
Even though you don't really have lips, kind of just like a
snake skin.
Why don't you just go invisible and let me beat off for a little bit? Just having your presence there would mean a lot to me.
Oh god, dude.
But I think Tosk steals one of their guns. I can't remember if O'Brien gives him a gun, but he steals one of their guns. And he fucking shoots one of them too, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is brutal.
Yeah, and then that shit like explodes. Like they got like one of those spark pack things, whatever, in their costume. And very Power Rangers type sparks and stuff. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. They probably killed that guy. That guy's probably dead.
I hope so.
Because that weapon, you see where that weapon hits like a bulkhead or something during the first firefight? Yeah. It explodes.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, did they have to go clean up a dead body on first contact?
Yeah. They beam their corpses back.
But sure, put this in the hollow suite. Somebody will have sex with it.
One of Quark's fucked up customers.
But then they get away. Tosk gets away and the hunt continues. And I fucking love Tosk. I wanted more of Tosk. I didn't know I figured he was going to come back at some point.
Oh,
like a Hugh, but I guess not.
Nah. I think he just goes back through the wormhole and probably gets fucking murdered.
Yeah, he probably died. That ship was probably put together with duct tape. He died 3 minutes later. They probably just fucking shot him out of the sky.
He never made it through the wormhole. He died in the wormhole.
Damn it.
This was based off The Most Dangerous Game.
What's that?
Which makes sense.
What's the Most Dangerous Game?
Book.
Nah.
Basically, people getting hunted. Essentially,
I
they made a couple movies with that premise.
mostly
People just hunting other people,
like I guess kind of like
British
Running
people
Man.
hunting people in like jungles.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I know what you're
yeah,
talking about. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
I read a lot of comics, but books I read way more ingredients. Like I just look at what is in my food. That's about all I read. But then, I love the episode. But
we get O'Brien. O'Brien gets more character development in this episode than he did all of TNG.
Yeah, dude, they kind of fucking shaft O'Brien all of TNG because
The only thing we know from TNG is that he liked to build ships in a bottle because he knew he was going to be able to suck up to Picard with that.
And also, when he broke his arm or whatever, that one episode, you find out O'Brien has the strangest body shape of anybody on the fucking Enterprise.
He's
got this big fat fucking head with curly hair, and then the skinniest body I'd ever seen. I was like,
his torso's like thick, but his arms and legs are
just
like
really thin arms, and I was like, who the fuck built this, man? What did your parents look like?
That's a potato-based diet, brother. He's from
Facts.
Ireland.
Facts. But yeah, Colm Neely's one of the weirdest shapes on a person I've ever seen. But I fucking love O'Brien in Deep Space Nine.
He's funny.
He's hilarious.
He's quippy. He's a fucking damn good engineer.
He's smart, dude. He kicks ass.
Just the way and it kind of shows the way he the way he communicates with people and how he solves problems.
Yeah.
The Irish way, the
like
IRA way.
Keiko kind of annoys me, but I do like her.
I think was it this episode or last episode where like Kim and Keiko were arguing about stuff?
I can't remember, honestly. That's the only bad thing is I need to take some more notes while I'm watching it, but it's also just be honest, work's been dog shit.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to sneak in episodes and then go in early.
Yeah, there was one scene, I think it was maybe those two, where like there's already like Keiko and O'Brien are having problems because like Keiko's a botanist.
Yeah.
And like what can she do? Yeah, like what can she do on the
he's
ship?
all like, we can put some fucking plants around the promenade,
Well, I mean, it was a good idea to make it to use one of the cargo bays as an arboretum.
Yeah.
That was a good idea. Have a little park in the
nice.
That'd be awesome. And so she does that eventually, but yeah. I think this episode was purely saved by Colmini.
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome.
Him and Tosk's interaction was amazing.
Yeah, I think if it is anybody else, it wouldn't have been as good.
They could have made Rush Hour with them. It would have been fucking amazing.
Which one's Chris Tucker? Which one's Jackie Chan?
Chris Tucker is definitely Colm Neely, and Tosk is Jackie Chan.
Okay.
Because,
4-point stance and
turning
invisible. Because Jackie Chan can also turn invisible.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
But he's like Jackie Chan. Sorry. It's like honest Jackie Chan, essentially, who can go invisible. But up next, though, Q. We got Q back.
Q less.
Yeah, Q less. But
Q less.
It's just cool to see Q and Vash.
Season 1, we see Q.
Mm-hmm.
We see no more Q after this.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We see no more Q after this, which is good. I think Q being in Deep Space Nine is a no-no.
For real?
Yeah.
I liked him being in it.
It was nice to him to be in this episode.
And no more Vash.
No more Vash, which I mean Vash was barely a recurring character anyway, so I think that's a plot point. Q wasn't even supposed to be in this episode to begin with. It was going to be Vash. They found Vash in the Gamma Quadrant.
Yeah, and she's got a thing.
However she gets there is whatever.
Do a fucking auction with.
Yeah. But Q wasn't going to be in this episode. But Q, the addition of Q was good because it kind of solidifies the point that Q is with Picard.
So Q is a next gen thing.
Q is a next gen thing. He's later a Voyager thing. Him and Janeway, I love him and Janeway together.
Okay, cool.
They do fun stuff.
That's all I was hoping for.
Yeah. But Q is very much a Picard
100%. I mean,
rival, adversary, whatever you want to call it.
Lover.
That. Because in the scene where so it starts off, which one was it? Was it the Rio Grande? One of the ships is back, and the O'Brien needs oh my god, no, I forgot. I'm sorry. I gotta start the teaser. They're in the Replimat, and Bashir is like on a date with some Bajoran chick.
Yeah.
He's regaling her with his Starfleet medical trials.
Yeah.
Like tests. And she's like wet over him. Like,
I was too.
Dude, I just thought it was so lame. I'm O'Brien in the background just rolling my eyes at Bashir's, riveting story about him identifying like post-ganglionic nerves for a pre-ganglionic fiber or whatever the fuck he's saying. And I'm like, there's no way this chick gives a shit about
She's like,
this.
that's
She's
fucking
so
sick.
lame.
He basically was talking about fucking what is it called? Warcraft? No, oh my god. What are those models that are Warhammer? He's essentially explaining Warhammer to her, and she's like, yeah. I'm fucking about it, dude.
So excuse me. Him and Bashir and O'Brien get called. The ship like came through the wormhole. It was the Rio Grande or whatever. It was supposed to have supposed to have Dax and who was supposed to be on it? Dax and some random red shirt guys, basically. They had no power, running out of oxygen. They get power to the ship, and like, wait a minute, there's a third bio sign. Yeah. It's fucking Vash.
It's Vash.
It's fucking Vash.
Vash the Vash.
Even Vash the Gash.
Yeah, sorry, Vash the Gash.
O'Brien's like, Vash? Like, recognizes her. They recognize each other, and he's somewhat confused. And of course, Bashir gets her back to the infirmary and is immediately hitting on her.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Immediately trying to do a fucking OBGYN thing.
Yeah, Bashir's like, so I've been hitting on Dax, but
you're new.
You're a brunette. we could fuck.
You look 20 years older than me.
Yeah, dude. Bashir is like, he's actually like, based on that one episode for the Halloween, he's like 26 in this, and he's like, "What's up,
mid-20s?" Yeah.
Fucking.
You've had sex with old men. Here's the young one. And
I'm British.
I love how the first one to recognize. Just Q gets interspersed in the episode. Like once Vash, she either gets to she leaves the infirmary, and then there's Q. He like turns around. We see him, and O'Brien sees him, and O'Brien's like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, Jesus Christ!
Immediately rushes to Cisco and was like, "Q's here," and they have to do the exposition of like who Q is because all these characters don't know who Q is outside of like Cisco and O'Brien. Basically,
he's like, "Brother, Continuum sucks."
Yeah. So there's just so much that goes on in this episode.
It's kind of wild.
The funniest scene is Bashir's supposed to go get dinner with Vash, and Q's the waiter.
Yeah.
He's like, you better stay away from her. And just Bashir going, God, you're an impertinent waiter. And he's like, no, I'm just trying to be friend. I'm trying to help you. Trying to save you, whatever. You just look really tired. He yawns. And then Bashir starts yawning too. And Bashir is gone the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
He's asleep
the entire fucking time. Even at the end, he comes back out and he's like, I feel like I've slept for days. And Dax is like, fucking word, dude.
It's been 3 weeks.
How cold.
We thought you were dead. You were in the morgue. And there's the whole thing with the power keeps going in and out. There's these graviton pulses and all this stuff. And Vash and Quark set up the auction. Quark we basically see Quark get jerked off when she starts rubbing his ears.
Oh yeah,
giving him umox.
Yeah, dude, that's weird.
Yeah, that was very strange. I bet it feels good though. They set up the auction, and the whole thing is just they all think
Q keeps fucking it up too.
Q's being a dick. And then, Cisco goes to confront Vash about Q, and Q shows up, and then the whole thing where Cisco hits Q.
Yeah,
he's like, "You hit me."
Yeah,
Picard never hit me.
I was about to say
you're much easier to provoke or whatever. And of course, I hate to say it, but the RedLetterMedia guys commented about how, because I had the same thought. I had the exact same thought. Like people either thought this meant Cisco was a badass. But I think more of it is Cisco is just not Picard.
Yeah.
Picard is this stoic figure.
I've seen it as a dividing line. Like, don't expect the normal fucking captain shit. You know what I mean? Cisco's going to do
not things. Every captain is Picard.
Yeah, he's going to do shit his own way.
Yeah. Yeah, and Cisco is like, that's his style of command.
I also like that he knocked the shit out of Q. It was cool seeing Q get his shit kicked
knocked on his ass. Yeah.
Before he called him Sicko or some shit. He fucked up his name like he did Picard every 5 minutes.
Benji.
Yeah,
Benji or something.
Benji Sicko. But when he's like...
Sicko mode.
I'm not going to lie, dude. When he said, you're easier to fucking provoke than Picard. I thought they meant, dude, there's going to be some more Q episodes. I had no idea this was the only one.
I'm not Picard.
Yeah, I'm not Picard.
Well, and that's the thing though, is like that's the reason that we should have no more Q episodes is because the banter and the logical reasoning and Picard's, what do you want to call it?
Yeah, he always has like philosophical discussions with Picard. He's like, this guy's gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, we could get a whole episode of that, and anytime we get Q back, Cisco would just beat the fuck out of him, and the episode would be over.
He was walking away. He's like, that was fucking weird. He's rock hard. Just a boner. fucking hit me.
Yeah. Well, and
I loved it.
I think that this just solidifies the fact that the trial that Q says he's putting mankind on, it works more with him than Picard, because Picard is such a philosophical person.
And Picard cares about.
I don't want to say he's more enlightened than Sisko, because Sisko is also that way too. It's just the way he handles things. Like, if he thinks that this is something that needs a fucking punch in the mouth, he's gonna punch it in the mouth.
Picard's more touchy-feely.
Like that, and he's more like, I'm gonna fight battles with words, not with my fists.
Exactly.
And they're both
Picard likes Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Cisco likes baseball.
Yeah, good. And sometimes the baseball approach is necessary.
That's what I'm saying.
We see in the whole show that Cisco's approach was the only thing that got them through what they do. If Picard was in these positions, I wouldn't have won.
Yeah, and it makes sense too, because Picard's exploring. Cisco is at a spot where aliens come to hang out, and like, he has to be more of like a badass.
He's got to be the principal from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy. I'm just kidding.
It's 2 weeks, mister.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks detention.
Yeah. So we find out that basically the thing causing the issue wasn't Q, because they thought Q was the one causing all the station issues.
Yeah.
It's that big fucking
crystal.
Crystal jewel thing that Vash had, was some sort of egg.
The Gamma Quadrant crystal.
Yeah, it was some sort of egg.
Yeah.
And it hatches and, whatever.
Q gives birth. Just kidding.
And well, they witness a birth outside on the docking ring, and then it just goes back to the Gamma Quadrant, and then Vash and Q just decided to split up, because he was trying to get her to come with him.
Yeah, he wanted her to keep going.
He wanted the company, which I guess that shows something for Q, that he actually wants the company of.
Yeah, Q is fucking bored, dude. He lives forever, has nothing to do, and is obsessed with humans.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have to take human form, but he always goes human form and gets on there and fucking does his Q shit. But go ahead.
No, go be my guest.
I just like the auction. Q's fucking it up. Like, just saying like dumb prices and shit.
1 million bars.
Yeah, 1 million. Quark's like,
Quark's passing out.
Oh my god.
They make a lot of money too, even without that egg thing.
Yeah. Like, other people are getting pissed.
Yeah, because that one guy with like 6 fingers keeps going for it. You got the for his freaking cousins. You got the duckbill people.
That's one of the things I'm fucking loving about DS9 is like, you're not like, TNG had so many episodes that are like, these are this race of aliens, and we're gonna have a whole fucking episode about them.
Yeah.
DS9, you just look in the background and you'll see fucking crazy ass aliens just walking around.
Have you seen Quark's Dabo girls?
Yeah, dude.
Fire.
Yeah, that's facts.
Fire. But yeah,
Dabo. Sorry.
I love. I do love. I think. I know TNG was winning Emmys. I think DS9 was winning Emmys for like
they
makeup.
Fucking better have.
They were winning Emmys left and right,
dude,
which is awesome.
I want to play Dabo.
I meant to Google that and see if someone like came up with the rules of Dabo. It's basically just roulette.
We can do a drinking Dabo game at some point.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Oh hell yeah!
But yeah, I mean, they end it. Vash and Q split up. We never see Vash again.
Yeah, she goes off relic hunt or artifact hunting again.
Go have sex with Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I'm sure her and Quark kept in touch to do. Quark probably was her middleman for selling stuff.
He said Quark sending her ear pics.
Damn. But I like how this was what episode is this? 7? 8. We're nearly halfway through the season. We get the Q episode. It's really good.
It's a great one.
It's very enjoyable. And then we don't see Q anymore.
Yeah, but it's a good send-off, I guess, you know?
Well, we won't see Q anymore till
Voyager.
Well, because this is also the same time as TNG still going.
It's still TNG, and we get that fucking fantastic finale.
Right, so Q's still here. We get a lot more Q in Voyager where it fits, in my opinion. I think it fits very well in Voyager. But this is a good way to kind of keep including TNG things. No, we already have some episodes that are more or less TNG episodes, but now we're including TNG characters.
Yeah,
and that's fine because we're still kind of intermingling with each other series wise.
Yeah, I gotta fucking keep that in mind too while I'm watching these first 3 seasons. That TNG is still happening.
Yeah.
Passenger?
No, Dax is next.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Sorry.
Which I don't remember this episode. I don't remember on watching this episode.
That was episode 7, by the way. Q-less.
Okay, yeah. So now we're on 8. We're on Dax.
Dax gets fucking kidnapped.
I think I skipped this episode.
Really?
Or I might have. It might have been playing while I was you know what? I bet this was playing while I was putting that furniture together out there, and I just missed the whole fucking episode because it took me literally 2 hours.
I gotta be honest too. Not that it was boring. I've been struggling to get this in because, like I said, work's been shit, and I've been falling asleep on the couch trying to watch this after work every fucking day this week. So I've restarted episodes, went back in between. So my shit's a little fucked this week. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
But it's Jadsia's what is it? It's fucking.
She's on trial.
What's it? Keiko goes to visit her fucking mom for her 100th birthday, right?
Yes.
And then what's it called? Bashir's trying to sex up Jadzia Dax again, like he always is. Mm-hmm. They go to part ways in that hallway, and those fucking hooded figures kidnap Dax.
Yeah.
And Bashir's like, no, Dax, no. And he's not going to fight anybody.
He does, though.
Yeah, no, he does. But he's like
think
Pepe
Bashir's going to save the day?
No.
And he gets his ass kicked.
No, he's Pepe Le Pew of the fucking DS9, dude. He's just stinky and trying to have sex with everything.
Well, I mean, at first, though, you're watching, and they kind of like, people like beats up one of them, and you're like, oh, like,
yeah, fuck yeah, dude, Bashir.
We think Bashir's going to get, like save her. We're going to obviously dive into who the fuck these guys are. He's going to, they're going to knock them all out. And they get into it, but then no, like Bashir gets fucking mollywopped.
He gets his ass beat.
Yeah, he gets mollywopped. They actually almost kidnap Jadzia. They almost get it.
Yeah.
But Bashir wakes up and signals ops, and they tractor the ship.
Yep.
Before it can leave. So that's good. But then you come to find out that these are just 3 cops from, where are they from? Fucking Dicklon 4 or where the fuck.
They're from Claystron?
Claystron 4.
Claystron 4.
Something like that, yeah. Some video game name.
Yeah.
Elon Tondro, he's a cop. They're out serving a warrant in the most forceful way possible.
Yeah.
It's like, God forbid you like go to the station ops person, but hey, we have an extradition order for this person. We're trying to cooperate. I don't know why aliens in these shows just cannot follow like protocol for things. It's crazy.
And we almost get like a measure of
that's how you start war.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
fucking Archduke Ferdinand getting fucking shot in the car,
just phasered right in the chest.
Yeah, dude. But this is, in my opinion, this is like a measure of a man episode.
Yeah,
because
to get the trial.
Jadzia is on trial, and she's transgender because she used to be a dude. So you find out
she don't know what she wants to be because she's going back and forth, dude, chick. And I wrote that down. This was very much a measure of a man episode, but with a little bit more where it's not a
measure
trial
of a symbiote.
Yeah, and it's not really a trial based on like someone standing, as whether or not they're have rights. It is literally a murder trial.
Yeah,
basically. Well, it's not even a trial. It's not even a trial for murder. It's a trial for extradition.
Yeah,
it's a hearing.
Exactly.
Which is like, so it's like if there's so much emphasis on the hearing for that if she was extradited, then we'd have the whole, actual trial, which like we find out Odo gets to do some detective work.
Yes, sir.
He gets to go to Claystron 4
and
do some very confusing detective work. This
episode lost me several times.
It did. It very much did.
Also, the judge is the old lady from Liar Liar, and I kind of love that.
Yeah,
that's funny.
And she's just some Bajoran bitch. She's very cold the whole time.
Yeah, their gavel sucks. It's just a ball.
Well,
what the fuck?
I read that though, and they were like, I don't remember who was trying to figure out like, what, you can't just make it be a gavel and a hammer.
Yeah, it's not.
You can't make it human. So what's something that we could do? They were just like, just have a metal ball on that on the thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of it looked dumb, but it worked though.
No, it was cool. I just thought it was funny. Yeah. I was like making jokes about
it. So the whole thing is Curzon
Dax.
Yeah, was accused of murdering this guy's dad, who was like a general during a civil war.
Exactly.
Come to find, and the whole thing is like, well, can we extradite someone who's actually dead? Yeah. Curzon Dax and Jadzia Dax are both Dax, but Curzon and Jadzia are 2 different people.
Yeah, Jadzia is still a different person.
Yeah,
she still has her own preferences. Yeah, she was studying to be a fucking what's it called? A symbiote? Is she the symbiote, or is the fucking weird thing?
Dax is the symbiote.
Okay,
the little worm in her. The first name, Curzon, Jadzia, those are like the Trill people.
Yeah, Jadzia is the Trill. Dax is the symbiote.
I think I don't even think she was born whenever this whole murder thing happened. Murder. Well, he's trying to be extradited for treason and murder. Because the whole thing is the guy's dad. What I wrote his name down. It's like some dumb name. There's a general. He was what the hell was his name? I wrote it down. Where'd it go? Where is your name? I don't know. The general. I'm just calling him the general.
Tandro?
Tandro's General Tandro, other Tandro's dad.
Yeah.
He was like in hiding, or he was just at some base. There was a coded message that was intercepted by like the rebels on their planet. They found him and killed him.
Yeah.
And the only one who didn't have an alibi at the time was Curzon. So they with basically zero evidence, they're like, Curzon, you did it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
But we find out later on, Curzon was laying the root.
He was laying the pipe. He was laying some down on the general's wife.
Even worse.
And the general was the one that sent the message.
Yeah.
His motivations for it was so like dumb. Like he was trying to sell out his own people.
Yeah, he's actually kind of a dick,
and they killed him for it anyway. It's like the rebels were like, "Ha ha, we're gonna fucking kill you anyway."
Yeah,
it was.
I love how mad everyone was. The mother shows up. And she's like, "Well, he wasn't. I know exactly where Dax was.
He was in my bed.
Yeah. He was straight laying it down on me."
And her son's like, "No,
no, my mom was covered in this Dax's jizz." Also, by the way, this is just a side note. I love how Cisco still calls Dax old man all the time.
Old man.
Yeah, old man. Yeah. Even though you're a woman that I'm attracted to now. It's
even though you're
weird.
a young, beautiful woman.
But also, just that whole ending scene, the judge is like, fuck this shit. I'm out. Just leaves. Like the judge just...
Yeah. What an unlikable person.
Yeah. I mean, I did like it though, just because she was like, I'm not doing it.
I don't care.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Fuck you people.
Can't believe y'all cheating
I'm
on each
mature.
other.
I'm trying to go kill Cardassian still.
Yeah, bro. I've got some shit to deal with.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean that's all this plot and exposition just to find out the guy sold out his own people and fucking Dax
was getting cucked.
Yeah, just it's probably why I try to sell his people. He's like, this guy Dax is just fucking my wife 24/7.
Yeah, fuck all this. I'm done.
I'm killing everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, what a dipshit. I didn't. This was just kind of a.
The next one.
Let's get the passenger.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of the passenger. This was my.
No, I didn't really like this one. I didn't really like Dax.
Oh,
10 episodes.
Damn it, dude! I keep skipping episodes. My fault.
They're probably not in the right fucking order on Paramount because the people that man it are idiots.
No, it's because I clicked on one and it's already grayed out, so I keep skipping one and I'm fucking myself up. But yeah, no, I don't like the passenger that much. Dax is. I mean, damn it, Jared. I don't like the Dax episode that much. It's like Measure of a Man, but lazier. Well, it actually has a lot more shit going on, but I just didn't care for the reasoning.
It's not as philosophically, because they do kind of dabble into that, where Cisco gets to do his like testimony about how Dax and they bring in a Trill to like talk about the differences between the Trill and the symbiote, how they're their own person, but they're not. And you do get more insight into Trills because we do see a Trill in TNG.
Yes.
And they're much different.
Yes.
You see the guys like belly gurgling and shit.
Yeah, it was really the TNG Trills were fucking strange.
Yeah, they were weird.
What they are now.
Yeah, the Trills we see in DS9 are much better. Yeah. Their makeup looks better, like the spots on their side.
It's sick. I think it looks. They got like henna tattoos for no reason.
Yeah, I like that a lot. But we get more insight into how the Trill, how the host body and the symbiote like interact with each other. They're not parasites. They're legitimate like mutual.
They're hanging.
Yeah, they're hanging. They get the wisdom, the past experiences, the knowledge, all this stuff, and they get to add to each other. As they go from host to host to host.
Facts.
Yeah.
No, there was good shit in it. It's probably my least favorite of the season.
Let me fix my hair. It's like all in my face and shit.
And up next we got Iggy Pop's The Passenger.
But I mean, I would consider this a weaker episode. Good.
Yeah, still
There's
good.
no bad episodes in this season.
That's what I was saying.
There's zero.
It's my least favorite episode, but that doesn't mean it's bad by any means.
Yeah, this isn't TNG season 1. This is He's not season 1.
I was thinking about TNG season 1 the whole time I was watching this. I was like, dude, I know they were trying to reboot it, but what a fucking just Wesley sucks. Rough season. You got the with the fucking pointed glove battle with Yar. We'll get up.
This was a good episode.
Yes.
I love The Passenger.
It's great.
I love this episode. I love this Rio Vantica guy is insane. He is just hell bent on living no matter what.
Yeah, dude.
He doesn't give a
yeah,
fuck.
He's like, fuck
He'll like experiment on anybody. He'll kill anybody.
He even takes over Bashir at the end.
Yeah, his plan was insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how this is.
It was like lore levels of just I'm just gonna fuck shit up.
More fucking Moriarty levels of genius, evil genius.
Yeah, facts.
The chick that played Kajada,
yeah,
she was actually in she was in a previous episode of TNG, the 2-parter where did I write it down? I don't think I wrote it down. It was the episode where Picard was posing as Galen and they were doing the treasure.
She was the fucking. She was the. Yes, I know
with
exactly.
The hair, yeah. If you know what you're talking about, folks, you know what we're talking about.
Was she was a Vulcan? Oh no, she was the other one
with the hair, red hair.
I got you.
That was her. I was like, I knew I recognized her. At first, I thought she was the chick that played Kaylor.
Yes,
but it's not. It was, they look very similar. They're women in makeup.
Kaylor.
But yeah, so we get Bashir and Kira.
I did not mean the burp in the mic. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah. I'm a fart. No, I'm just kidding. Lame. So Bashir and Kira are on the way back from a medical mission. They get the distress call from the the Kobliad transport. That crazy motherfucker Vantica like set a fire in a ship. I don't know how he did that. In a metal box, he said he makes a fire. He dies just during the rescue, but just the immediate he just grabs Bashir's throat.
Yeah,
and I just want to hear Bashir say "harder, daddy."
Yeah, dude. Bashir was like, "Oh fuck, now I've got a boner."
Wish Jadzia would do this.
Yeah, come on, Dax.
He's just like, "Make me live," whatever,
Yeah.
He dies, and Kajada is just not like, she stabs his dead body. But she does not believe this man is dead.
No,
he's done so much shit.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, and she was right. And I like how the whole time you think that stuff starts happening. I mean, outside of what's happening, the subplot, which is just kind of neat because there really is no subplot because it all ties in together. You have the what is the Duridium shipment coming from the Gamma Quadrant.
Quark's doing fucking like dirty deals essentially.
Yeah, so there's a plot. They think there's a plot to steal the Duridium, but the Kobliad, who are our aliens of the week, they need that Duridium to stabilize their cell structure.
Yep.
They need that to survive. And this motherfucker Vantica is like, I'm going to do whatever it takes so I can survive.
Yeah.
My entire race, fuck them. He don't give a shit.
Yeah,
or he'd probably sell it on the black market or whatever, make a bunch of money, whatever he wants to do.
Just me.
Yeah, just me. I get to live. And we come to find out that he was already going to Deep Space Nine anyways before he was captured by Kajada.
Yeah.
So obviously he's going to be the guy that was going to try and steal it. They're like, well, he's dead now, so he can't, he's probably not going to steal it. He's dead. We introduced Primin,
yes,
who was possibly going to be a O'Brien replacement for a little bit because Colm Meaney was going to go off to do a movie, but I guess stuff happened where he wasn't gone that long. Prim was only in like 2 episodes. But Primin's there, and we do have the kind of spat that him and Odo have over security because Primin's Starfleet security, which is one way, and then Odo is his, outlaw justice station, thing.
Yeah,
they butt heads.
Yeah, he doesn't like having almost like a second in command kind of thing.
Yeah, their styles are very different. He even gets kind of pissed off because Odo kind of like mentions the shipment to Quark, and he's like, "Why are you telling a criminal this stuff?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it. It's nice. He knows that I know that he knows that I know that." I know that he knows.
Yeah, he's like, you don't understand my game right now.
Yeah, you don't get it. So you got that little bit of headbutting, but it works because Primin, ends up finding that second subspace shunt that was in the race system.
Yeah,
that would have totally fucked up the station.
Yeah.
So they are able to avoid that, and we find out Bashir is the one that Vantica took over. Everything that's been happening has been Bashir.
Yes.
As Vantica.
I guess from that fucking throat choke thing, he just transferred.
Yeah. We're kind of led to believe that Kajada might be the one that he took over because she was already there on the ship previously. Hell, she even gets thrown off the balcony.
I was about to say she falls off fucking balcony.
Oh yeah, blatantly. I mean, obviously we see that she gets thrown by somebody.
Yeah.
Pushes her, and she's like, oh, she's about to die. but more than likely that coma she was in was probably Bashir like sedating her
and then throwing her over the edge.
Well, no, like so she's thrown over, she's
and
knocked
then,
out.
I got you. Yeah,
Bashir, like she says, she's in a coma, quote unquote.
He's just back there, like, fucking feeding her melatonin.
yeah, just so she would be out of the way while he, takes over, hijacks the shipment, which they do. The whole great scene where Quark is taking those two mercenaries with him to the docking ring.
Yeah,
and that the thing slides open, and Bashir's right there, and he's like, "I've been waiting for you."
Yeah,
and you're like, "Oh, it's Bashir!"
Yeah, holy shit!
Yeah, I've been waiting. He the whole
and Bashir did really good at selling that as a completely different character.
Yeah, the way he started talking different, is slower and a little more, evilish.
It's pretty sick. And he also doesn't give a fuck so much that they figure out everything. They got a tractor beam on him, and he's like, "I'm gonna send this motherfucker in the warp." And I'm ripping this ship in fucking pieces. I don't care. And that one guy's like, "I'm not gonna do this. We're not gonna go in the warp." And he just
zap,
zap. Down there, it's just me now.
And then luckily they do. Of course, they do the Star Trek thing where they figure out a way to disrupt Vantika's hold on Bashir, so Bashir can let the shields down.
Through Dax doing that. She does something.
She does like some sort of EMP or something.
Sends him a naked picture.
Sends him a nude.
And
Bashir comes to the foreground again. And of course, I love how they beam him back and like, "Oh, you got me, thank you." And they just stun his ass.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
We're not fucking too sure. That was so funny. By the way, also, I love Bashir when he's trying to hit the button. He's all, just hit the button. Barely gets it. Almost fucking gets back.
Yeah. And Kajada just I think the funniest thing. It's morbidly funny. They extract Vantika from Bashir's like brain.
Yeah.
They put him in that little petri dish.
Yeah.
She just phasers the fucking thing.
Yeah,
just vaporizes it. Oh, that's him. Zap. It just kills him.
Fuck that
Legit, just the final execution of Vantika.
Yeah. I like everyone's like.
Well, Sisko's like kind of disturbed by it.
Yeah.
Jadzia, Bashir, they're like, okay,
cool. I mean, fuck that guy.
I guess, fuck him. Yeah, and Sisko's kind of like, that's wrong.
Odo.
yeah. He's kind of perturbed by it.
I was gonna go play baseball about it.
Yeah. I think this might be one of the very few single plot line episodes.
Yeah, it's not like there's
all really
just
no B plot.
There, cut and dry.
Everything kind of intermingles together and everything ties up.
Like you said, though, one of the best it's a really good episode.
Yeah,
I fucking loved it.
The cat and mouse of Vantika. There's like some detective work doing because they're trying to figure out how this guy could have possibly stayed alive, and it's up to Jadzia finds that his little like glial cells that have his consciousness downloaded on them, which I don't know how you can download an entire consciousness on like a glial cell. Whatever, it's Star Trek.
Whatever, we're gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah. So there's just so much going on with the shipment. You got Odo and Primin trying to do detective work and maintain security for the shipment because it's super important, or would just a whole race of people would just die.
Yeah.
It's a great episode. It's not like suspenseful. You're not on the edge of your seat the whole time, but you're just like,
what the fuck's going
on?
on?
Commercial. Come on. Ads. Fuck. Get back to it. I want to see this, even though I've seen it, a million times. I still want to. I still pick this episode if I really want to watch it.
Odo and Primin make up because Odo turns into a fleshlight for him. But move along home.
These guys.
I actually like this episode a lot.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it is a fun episode. There's really no stakes.
No, it's just they're trapped. They're fucking in Jumanji, bro.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Dude, perfect analogy because I didn't even think about that. That's beautiful. But yeah, we get the Wadi. This is the first legitimate
new
first
alien
contact. Everything else has been like under duress or invasion with the fucking hunters. Just come around the promenade and start shooting motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude.
This is legitimate first contact.
And it looks like the Renaissance Festival just came on board. Like they're all just look fucking rough.
I swear that guy, like the Wadi guy, he's been in a lot of stuff back in the 90s.
He has to have been.
Yeah,
I thought the same thing.
He looks so familiar.
But no, these guys these guys all look like that they only build homes so they can live in basements and watch anime. Like their whole planet is just empty top floors and everyone lives in basements.
but they love games.
They do. That's what I'm
show them
saying.
Warhammer.
Big game. That's what I'm saying, dude. Big gamers. They're fucking playing D&D Jumanji with real people.
And they are taking Quark to the cleaners on Dabo.
Yeah, bro.
He starts cheating like a little bitch.
Quark gets pissed, bro.
He starts cheating. They're playing Dabo for like 6 hours.
Yeah, dude. And they're good at it.
They're good at it. Yeah, they're fucking him up. And he starts cheating them. And they find out, and then he's like, "Let's play." And they're like, "Let's play another game." They start playing Chula. Move along home, Alamoraine, move along home.
The shit made me so mad. By the way, well, we're getting to it, but there was a scene with that little girl playing the Alamoraine. They have to do the thing.
Oh yeah, the little hopscotch.
It fucking pissed me off.
Really?
Yeah, it was funny, but I was like, "Am I gonna watch all 5 of these motherfuckers do that in a row?" And I did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alamoraine. I wish I should have wrote down the little limerick. It was a nice little limerick.
Yeah, it was. Who got shocked in that scene, by the way, when they tried it without doing the
Kira.
Yeah, she got fucking wrecked.
I'm gonna walk right up to her and zap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, the Red Letter Media guys made it literally the same exact thought. I hate that, but this was a TOS episode with no stakes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because what if like there were stakes?
They would actually die.
And you could see actual death. Like that's what TOS would have done.
They had Quark thinking though.
Yeah, and of course, yeah.
Don't make me do this.
Ferengi begging on his knees, dude. Yeah, and that was great. Like, dude, this is a fun episode. It was just a nice little mid-season break. I mean, this is literally we're halfway through the season.
Yeah,
mid-season break. It's fun.
I think it could have fit in with our Halloween episode too. Honestly, it was kind of creepy. Like just they're stuck in this weird game.
The game itself was a little creepy. They go the one scene where they're in the they're in that room with all the people with like
ballroom.
drinks.
Everyone's laughing.
Not
saying anything.
They have to drink the drink to like not succumb to the smoke that's filling the room or whatever. That's creepy.
I love when Bashir was the little girl was creepy.
I wish they had made her look a little creepier.
Yeah. Turns out she's just covered in blood.
Yeah.
But I do love Bashir drinking the drink when they're down there coughing, dying, in which they did really good coughs. Like I felt like I had something in my throat watching that scene. But I loved how Bashir's like down, he's all, and he just fucking panics and takes the drink and it's secure. And they're like, thinking on your feet. And he's like, I didn't have anything to lose. I was fucking dying.
I'm dying anyway.
Thirsty more than anything.
So the game made no sense.
No, yeah, it's going down like levels. And take the safe path or get the. Well, it was like you start at the top and you got to make it all the way to the bottom, and you can take the risky path or you can take the safe path that takes longer. And Odo's down there watching Quark play the game. Like whenever one of them gets taken out, and they think they get killed, which is I think it's Bashir. Yeah,
the first one. Yeah.
Quark's like, because Quark's getting excited. He's winning the game, so he's like.
Before they know that it's Cisco and Kira and Dax, before they know they're in the game.
His Ferengi senses are tingling for money.
Yeah.
And he's fucking just like, oh, fuck him out. It's more money.
Yeah.
And what's it called? You find out, what am I trying to say here? Odo's like, Odo even talks to Primin. Because he's like, have you seen Cisco? No, everybody's late. Fucking idiots, And Cisco's like, You not think the
question that?
Yeah, it's not weird to you that the fucking commander's late?
Commander, the doctor, the second officer, and the science officer are all late?
Yeah, all late. That's weird. They're hanging out with those guys all night, I guess, huh?
They all overslept,
Yeah. You're the only overweight Starfleet officer I've ever seen, Primin. You fucking bag of shit.
The game, though, I wish they would have had more of the game.
Yeah,
because instead of having to where, first Bashir's gone and they all three lose, I wish it would have felt more stakey. No, and we lose them one at a time to where only Cisco's left.
Yeah, that's fair.
Only Kira's left. And like, say the stake is like, if no, because I think they explain it like, if they're gone, they're gone. But if it should have been like, if all of them don't. If one person gets to the end, you win. And then all your characters are safe. But if all your characters, don't make it to the end, they all die, then that's over with. So there could have been you as the viewer thinking, okay, so as long as one of them gets along home, everyone's safe. But then at the the twist ending is Kira's has to do the last thing and she fails, and you think all 4 of them are gonna die, and then it's then they magically all 4 reappear in the bar and they're fine.
Yeah,
because there really were no stakes because the Wadi they're just doing it for
it's
fun.
their game.
Yeah, it's a game. It's for fun. There's no stakes. It's for fun.
It's essentially
they
a
don't
video
keep
game.
score.
Yeah,
that would have been cooler. But I mean, you only have so much time, and
also I feel like the whole thing was just to get back at Quark too for cheating.
Yeah.
Let's fucking scare him.
Yeah, they knew that they didn't even tell him though that the players were actual people.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but when once Odo finds out, then he tells Quark, and then Quark it kind of dawns on him, and he's playing more precariously and a little more cautiously, or he's like, we got to get him back, so we got to take the risky one, and I'll just trust me. I play games, I'm a Ferengi. I own a bar. I have tries to put trust in me. Of course, he still loses, but of course everybody's safe because there's no stakes. They could have gone a couple different directions with this episode, I think. So,
no, I agree with that.
But it was a fun little mid-season episode.
I like it. They all go back to their planet, their whole.
They just leave.
Yeah, they just fucking leave.
Just leave.
We're gonna go back to our planet, but the only thing we sell is figurines for D&D. That's our whole economy. We just paint miniatures in our fucking basement homes.
That's great.
But the Nagus,
Grand Nagus Zek. The first time we actually get any sort of political insight into the Ferengi.
Yeah, and he's a terrible character. Well, he's a good character.
I love Zek.
Yeah,
he's hilarious.
He's the worst. They've been in that He's been in that fucking hollow suite for a long time.
For 5 hours.
Comes out and drinks directly from the fucking that container.
From the waist down.
Yeah, just no pants. Fucking just covered in semen. That's a nice hollow net, Quark.
A very nice hollow suite, Quark.
Yeah. I banged so many dudes in there.
Mayor, do carry me to Quark's quarters. I gotta lay down.
We need a picture of Quark's ears on my ship.
Oh my God. But this is a neat little episode with Ferengi politics.
Yeah, it's almost like a Klingon development in TNG, but it's all Ferengi.
Yeah, Zek comes and he has a little bit of stuff, and then he calls for the conference with all these other Ferengi,
high ranking.
Yeah, names Quark his successor.
Yeah,
I thought that was.
I love how pissed all of them got.
Yeah, they're all pissed, and Quark is just you could tell he's I'm either golden or I'm fucked.
Yeah,
and he turns out to be both.
Yep. Because everyone's trying to fucking kill him.
Yeah. Did you notice that scene where he's in I guess he's in his quarters, but he's at that desk. He's got the blinds on the his window outside the ship has blinds on it.
Yeah.
Very Godfather 1.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, that was so good. Dude, it's the Gamma.
Klingon Godfather.
Yeah, there's that half retarded guy goes in to ask him for a favor or something. What's his name? Sleeps with the fishes.
Wakes up and there's a Ferengi ear in his bed.
Yeah. Damn.
Man, Quark. Sorry, that guy's voice made me so mad, and I loved it at the same time.
That guy who plays him,
he's in a bunch of shit.
He's in a bunch of stuff. He did a lot of voice acting work, but he's been in so much stuff, and I love that guy.
Is that the dude from fucking Princess Bride or whatever?
Yeah, Inconceivable.
That's him, right?
That's him.
Okay,
yeah.
Right. That's what I thought.
And the B plot of this is nice. It's a nice little sweet little B plot with Jake and Nog.
Yeah,
the whole thing about Nog gets pulled from school because of course the Nagus finds out that Rom is having.
You will never be going to school with these humans.
Yeah,
humans.
They pull him from that, but he can't even read.
Yeah, Nog can't read.
Nog get 14 years of life without knowing how to read. How could he read a replicator?
What do you mean they fucking use him as a fucking busboy?
He's not be able to read stuff like pads and stuff on the replicators. To how can he? I guess he knows some, but
it's probably just all by fucking memory. It's probably how I read. I just look at this. No,
I just thought that was weird that he couldn't read.
I just think Nog, it was essentially his whole life was just get those dishes.
He's just the busboy.
Well, you gonna read the fucking soap? Watch that shit. I told you what it did.
But I thought that was a nice little plot because Cisco's worried about it at first, and he's there's a scene where he goes to he follows Jake. Into the cargo bay, and he hears Jake teaching him how to read. And I was that's so nice. Jake's a good kid.
Dude, Jake's awesome. I like
Jake.
Jake.
How Jake has a a 3-foot growth spurt mid
Yeah,
season.
dude, he fucking
He gets tall as
launched,
shit.
dude. It's
Yeah.
all the outfits clearly didn't fit anymore.
They're all high waters now.
Like, fuck,
They're all
dude.
capris.
I was laughing so hard though when he sneaked and seen him reading. I was laughing my ass off thinking about it. He looked in and they're just making out so hard. Like so fucking like middle school making out. You don't know how to Nog's weird teeth. And just Cisco being like, oh my God.
I was like, oh, this is sweet. She's about to read. And it's like, oh, they're totally making out there.
Yeah.
Great.
I just think of what my dad would have said to me. He's gay. Teaching your friend how to read? What are you guys fucking getting?
God, dude. Oh man. But back to the whole Ferengi side of things. Quark is named the Grand Nagus.
Yeah.
Zek is like, I'm gonna enjoy my vacation, and then just dies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Ryza and get jerked dead.
Yeah. We're gonna get back in the hollow suite, get jerked off, and go. Oh, also the part of the B plot too. Isn't it that fucking what's it called? Isn't Quark and Jake obsessed with that one chick?
No,
that's not this
that's
one.
later.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
No, that's later. That's. I think that's like the next episode. Maybe.
I thought it was this episode because I know it's the one where
No, that's a couple of episodes from now.
Okay, got you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's like episode.
Doesn't Odo get mad at them for
like,
sitting over the edge in this one?
Yeah, that's like a reoccurring theme where they just on the edge of the
they just fucking go and chill
upper level, and he's like, "Get up!"
Yeah, get up.
Why? I don't know.
I don't want you to fucking fall, idiots.
Yeah, even though there's like 3 bars here keeping you from falling.
Yeah, Odo's like, I'm not gonna take shit off a kid that can't read. Okay.
And I love the cool little detail is that whenever someone dies in the Ferengi like culture, they like turn them into like desiccated remains. They sell them.
Yeah, they fucking still make money off of them.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. That was a neat little thing. And then they this is the first time they start mentioning. I don't know if it's in this episode, but in the series as a whole, the rules of acquisition, essentially the Ferengi Bible.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I think like their prime directive, essentially.
Yeah, I thought that was neat. The prime directive, or was it prime directive? Rule of acquisition number 31. Never talk about another Ferengi's mother.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be another episode. Like that's actually a rule.
That shit was funny.
Yo mama jokes are banned on Ferengi.
Yeah, you say yo mama joke in fucking Ferengi land, you're getting taken to court.
Yeah, literally, you're getting sued. And then so Quark's trying to hand out deals because they're going to expand into the Gamma Quadrant, and then like people are starting to plot on this guy. They're plotting on this man. They're like, you should give me this deal or something bad would happen.
Yeah.
There's that whole fucking drone goes to like try and kill him. And of course, him being, the Ferengi he is, he like goes to pick up that coin and he like saves him.
Yeah, dude.
And beautiful Rom, plotting with Cracks, Zek's son, to kill him. And they're going to like airlock his ass. And he's just begging the whole time.
I'm going to kill my own brother.
I'll get the bar. And even asks Quark, it's like, well, brother, now that you're the Grand Nagus, can I have the bar? And he's like, no, you retard.
Fuck you, dude. You suck.
Fuck yourself. You're not getting the bar. What are you talking about? He's still screwing over his brother even after becoming like the leader of the Ferengi people.
He's such a fucking shithead.
So they're gonna
thinking about that.
They're gonna airlock his ass.
Yeah, dude.
They're gonna space him, and then of course Zek shows back up again.
Yeah.
All this shit was just Zek testing his son to see if he's ready to take over.
Yeah.
And he's not.
No.
Like, poor Quark. I feel he just almost got killed like 4 times just for Zek to like see if his dumbass son was ready to lead. And he's not at all.
All right, Quark, thanks.
And of course, and Quark's like proud of his brother for almost killing him.
Yeah.
Like
he's like, good job.
That's what a good Ferengi would do. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you almost made
even though he begged for his life the whole time in the airlock.
No. This is a good episode.
Ferengi are fun. They're so much fun, much more fun
funny,
in
dude.
Deep Space Nine.
They're such idiots. Well, they're not idiots. Well, they're just swindlers.
They're just swindlers.
I like them though.
Yeah, I'm just their ears are really just big noses, and their little the thing they wear around their back of their ears are actually just a little circular hat. They roll on top of their head. That's what they are, and they're actually fun in this instead of in real life. Than they're evil. What I wrote 2 comedic ribs. Oh Yeah, we get two kind of little funny episodes back to back.
Vortex?
No, this one in Move Along Home.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because Quark's kind of
it's basically
groveling.
Quark character development. 2 episodes.
Yeah, he's a groveler.
Yeah.
It's just, he doesn't like to accept responsibility and will like try anything to get out of it.
Just want money. On the Vortex.
Well, I love how one of my things on this one was, how did Nog go so long without knowing how to read? I just wrote that down.
I feel like I was the only one not surprised. I was like, have you seen him talk? Look at his teeth. They're like fucking Appalachian aliens. You know what I mean?
They're from West Virginia.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry. No, West Virginia is a great little state. I've been there. It's beautiful. But yeah, let's get on to Vortex. This episode is hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, the episode's not hilarious. The Miradorns are hilarious. The two twins.
Oh yes, sorry.
They're like Kiss.
You said they're like the band,
like the band Kiss. Because you see them like when they first come in the bar and they have the like metal boots on.
Yeah,
I was like, those are totally Gene Simmons boots.
Yeah, those are rough.
And that's actually played by the same guy. They just did like whole like double.
Oh no shit!
And then, did the whole
I thought maybe it was like actual twins.
No, same guy played on both. Did both the roles. I mean, the twin thing was only in like the first 10 minutes of the episode. So
yeah, and actually you'll have to help me. This is the one I like this episode, but this is the one I definitely fell asleep through, and I don't know if I watched the full thing.
Well, I got you. I got it all pretty much written down right here. Of course, it starts with Odo in Quark's suspecting Quark of something. Like it always does.
Yeah, Odo's always fucking
always plotting
Quark's ass.
Always on Quark's ass. And of course, as we get episode through episode, the Quark Odo banter relationship gets better and better and better and better.
It's almost more like a friend you give shit to all the time.
Yeah, they're like a friendly rivalry.
Yeah,
they're great. But of course, he's suspecting Quark of doing something bad business with the Miradorn Raiders that just docked on the ship or on the station. And here come the two Miradorn Raiders. You got Akel and Rokel.
Yep.
Great names, too, with the boots. And then I think they even mentioned...
looking for more band members.
Yeah, looking for the other two members of Kiss. So I think he even mentions about the Gamma Quadrant arrival that's just kind of been hanging out in the bar, which is Croden.
Yeah.
We don't really get to him yet, but the whole thing is Quark is like the middleman for someone trying to buy this Fabergé egg the Miradorns have.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't make sense for why does Croden want the Fabergé egg? It's never stated why he wants the egg.
Yeah.
He just goes in the holosuite and straight up kills, Rokel, and then Akel is a bitch the rest of the episode crying about his brother being dead.
Yeah, 100%.
The only purpose in life is to see that man dead. Dude, go take your egg somewhere else.
Yeah, dude,
cry.
You can't even fry that thing.
Quit crying. The Bajorans had 50 years of this shit. No,
yeah, dude, for real.
Yeah, go cry to the Bajorans. He gets killed or whatever. Croden's arrested for whatever murder, I guess. But he's a Gamma Quadrant guy, so they don't know who to like talk to send him back. So another part of it is Cisco and Dax go on a runabout to go talk to his people on Rakari, and they are all like wired the fuck up. Like that minister guy they talked to was just angry the whole time.
Sorry, I'm listening. I was just answering text messages that are coming through. I'm not trying to be a dick.
Oh, you answer those right away, but I text you. It takes you like 3 days. What the hell? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're not my fiance.
I could have been, but fuck. But yeah, those people are like really wired up. Which is I thought that was kind of funny. The guy's like he's just yelling at them for no reason. But either way, the whole thing is mostly with Odo and Croden because Croden has a little pendant with that. Like the same shapeshifter material that Odo's made out of, basically, and it's a little tower looking thing.
Yes. And
we get the first bit of we find out what Odo's people call themselves.
Yeah.
Changelings.
And now it's coming back. This guy's like, I'll show you where the fucking other changelings are.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm remembering now.
Yeah. And of course, that the Miradorn guy is still trying to get revenge, still trying to like kill Croden. They decide they're going to take Croden back to his planet to extradite him.
Yep.
To give him to his people because he's already wanted on his planet for like murder and stuff.
Yeah,
he's a criminal.
Pretty much fucked.
So Odo takes Croden in a runabout, and they like it was kind of cool. They hide under a big freighter
Yeah.
while they're leaving to like hide from the Miradorns, and they go through the wormhole, and we get a little bit of Croden backstory while they're traveling. Apparently, the Changeling had been on their planet before, and I'm having trouble remembering now, but there was either some sort of subjugation or something happened to where like the government killed Croden's family.
Yeah.
I guess for Croden, they'd be speaking out against Changeling Dominion or whatever, which that makes sense. The Dominion, that's what they call themselves. And that's why he was on the run, because he ended up killing like 3 of the security guys that went to go kill his family.
Yeah.
Fucking just butchered them. It's crazy how easy the knife goes into human flesh. The same way it does a chicken.
Yeah,
that was kind of brutal.
That's a fucking
he just
rough
butchers
line.
chickens, then just murders people too. Bite it, badass. So we learned something about Croden, and then of course the Miradorns back on D69 figure out that Croden's been taken, off the station, and they chase after Odo. We're learning more about Croden's people and Odo a little bit, and then boom, they get attacked. The Miradorns catch up to them, and he takes them into this nebula. And in the nebula, there's a little planet asteroid thing, and then you think that he said he knows where Odo's people are, or he knows about his people, and maybe this is where Odo's people are, and they're gonna like meet his people. And no, it's just his fucking daughter in a stasis.
Yeah, just
tube
need
thing.
to save my daughter.
The pendant being the key was cool.
Yeah, that was badass.
That was cool. But yeah, and it's mostly just so Croden can save his daughter, and they use the nebula as a weapon because it's got like toxic gas and they blow it up. Miradorn's probably dead.
Yeah,
probably kills them.
Definitely fucking dead.
And it's a little bit of like redemption for Croden because he almost leaves Odo when Odo gets incapacitated by a falling rock.
Yeah. Why didn't he just turn to liquid and get out from under it?
Or why did he let it hit him altogether and just turn to liquid?
Facts.
Whatever. It was a plot point for Croden.
Yeah.
And his daughter. And the Odo does something uncharacteristically not Odo, and that Vulcan science vessel like rendezvous with them when they saw the explosion in the nebula. And he's like, "We'll take these two. They were in a ship in the nebula that blew up. So like, I rescued them. You can take them back to Vulcan with you, or wherever." So he like lets them go.
Yeah. And
I guess he says like, "Well, Croden died in the nebula."
Yeah.
I guess that's what he'll tell his people or whatever. And then it ends.
Yeah, and also
he gives Odo the pendant, which is nice.
And there's that thing too where Quark's like, Odo will never let him go. He'll like, isn't there something where like Quark's about to get his ass kicked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just remembered that.
Quark's always about to get his ass kicked by some
deservedly.
Yeah.
Usually.
Every episode, he's like, someone's going to threaten Quark's life. He's going to cower and cave in. But the whole like Miradorn guys being twins and like they're like connected to each other.
Yeah.
Like if he's like crying to Cisco, he's like in pain the whole time. It just kind of made me laugh.
Yeah, no, it's actually funny. And like you said, kiss boots.
The kiss boots. Yeah.
They're trying to get to Detroit Rock City.
This is the episode where Odo makes the Bones reference. When they're getting attacked by the Miradorns in the nebula, he says, "I'm a security chief, not a combat pilot."
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was the McCoy reference. I thought that was nice. This is the first time they call Morn by name. We've seen Morn in every episode. This is the first one they actually give him a name. He is called Morn.
That's the one alien at the bar.
Yeah, with the pads. He's like bald or whatever. Yeah.
Because isn't it like Dax saying he's attractive, kind of?
I think another episode she's like going to go to dinner with him or something.
Yeah, those 8 scraggly hairs on his forehead. Kind of cute.
His name backwards is Norm. Cheers reference.
That's fucking hysterical.
Yep.
Fuck them for that. That's awesome.
That's a good Odo episode. We get a lot for Odo in that very early on, and it pays off later on in the series once we really get into Dominion and War stuff. But it's nice that it happens so early.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're halfway through season 1, but it happens. I feel like we don't do Dominion and War stuff like season 3.
I don't even have a clue. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's all going to be new for me here soon.
Oh, I cannot wait to talk about Dominion War. I cannot wait to talk about my favorite episode of probably all TNG all Star Trek.
Okay.
During the Dominion War, it's a great episode. We could probably do a whole episode on just that episode.
I mean, fuck, I almost think as much happens in DS9 if all the seasons are this packed. These could, not that I want to do it, but almost all these could be fucking 2-parters. Like, this is nuts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get on to battle lines.
Yep. A planet of people that can't die that are always fucking fighting. Dude.
Another TNG episode. Loud as a Whisper.
Oh yeah, facts.
It's basically just that.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
Kyle Paka's the deaf guy.
Yeah,
or the mute guy, essentially.
I do like this episode though. I like the main guy that looks like a. He's so fucking misshapen from battle. He looks like a Klingon.
Oh fuck! They all look like they're lepers or something. They're all gross.
He gets stabbed so fucking rough with that damn spear thing towards the end too.
All the weapons look brutal.
Yeah, dude. When he gets stabbed, I was like, "Holy shit!" They just fucking wrecked. I know he's coming back, but good God.
Well, and this is another episode like Dax where I feel like I must have been doing something and I just missed it.
Yeah, this is the same for me. Like I know I was struggling with this season, not because I didn't like it, but like I said, I was just struggling this season. And this one, I remember all the fighting and shit, and that they can live forever, but I don't necessarily remember like how it all like comes together at the end.
Yeah, the whole. I mean,
because I know they crash land on that fucking.
Yeah, and the eerie thing is, so Opaka comes to the station unannounced.
Yeah, she dies, right?
She doesn't die. She stays on the planet.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll get there. She makes an unannounced visit because even Cisco had said, "Hey, if you want to come for a station, visit the station, the wormhole. Let me, we'll do it." She comes unannounced. She just shows up, and she's kind of like not really all there the whole time. And she's kind of focused on something else, and she wants to go in the wormhole. They go to the wormhole, goes to the other side, and they pick up that distress call or some sort of faint call from a planet nearby. And there's those satellites that are in orbit.
Yes.
And those satellites attack the ship, and the ship goes down on the planet. And once they crash, that's when Opaka dies. Yes. Everyone else is fine.
And Kira's dies. Like just fucking screams, dude.
But I hate that. I hate that she died just because we know who's coming.
Yeah.
And she's the worst. She's the Hillary Clinton of DS9. In my opinion, this person coming soon. But the whole thing was that Opaka knew she was not coming back from this trip.
Yeah,
the prophets were telling her that she has another purpose,
and she's going to be staying there. Essentially,
yes, she's going to stay there to, I guess, help these people, like, I guess, be at peace because it's a penal colony.
Yeah,
and what a perfect penal colony is to make them live forever. And there's like some kind of nanites that once you die, they get in your system.
And you just come right back.
Yeah, I guess like the satellites have a field that goes up and the nanites keep you alive. But you once you die and you leave you go past the satellites, the nanites stop working, you just die again.
Yeah. Which
I don't see how that works. I
didn't understand that either.
That makes no sense. How the
Wi-Fi is off as soon as they get past.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Star Trek, whatever.
It's fucking 5G.
Because Julian finds that out when he's using the runabout's computer to test, run tests. So we find out, Opaka's stuck there. That's what she's supposed to be. She's going to help these people, be
not
at peace,
fight each other 24/7.
Yeah. I mean, they can't leave the planet, but maybe they can, prosper on the planet if they stop fighting each other and build a civilization, and then eventually their ancestors will be able to leave the planet because they won't have the nanites in them, or whatever. And then the other plot is O'Brien and Dax trying to find the runabout, because and of course all the Bajorans are freaking out because
their fucking leader essentially,
their spiritual leader's just gone, is MIA, so they're freaking out. There's just not much to battle lines. I mean, it's brutal. The fighting's pretty
good.
And I don't even, like I said, I don't even remember this episode that well. I must have been doing something.
Sadly,
O'Brien does his TNG thing where he just miraculously figures out how to do the technology stuff and beam them through the satellites by distracting one with a probe and blah 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 blah. And Bashir and Cisco and Kira come back, and it's all well and good, and they just come back to the station and everything's back to normal.
Yep.
They're just, I don't even know if we even get into the like on screen religious turmoil that the Bajorans go through with their spiritual leader now doing something that I guess they accept that that's where she's supposed to be because she says this is where the prophets, this is what they have planned for me. This is supposed to happen. I guess they're fine with it because she is who she is, and if she says that, then they just go with it because that's their followers and that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. What do you think about that one? You got anything on that one?
No, not really. This is another one. I'm kind of right there with you. Like, the battles were sick. Like, pretty much.
Yeah. Like, watching those folks get stabbed by just cleavers was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I hit my favorite part, which is him just getting fucking wrecked, and I was like, oh my god. It's the storyteller.
Oh my god, dude. This one pisses me off because Bajorans are stupid.
Yeah, just fucking. Well, we should fight each other now. Start a civil war.
No, not this. That's not this one.
Oh,
wait, you're right. It is partly. Yeah, you got the feud between the two clans.
Yeah,
I'm talking about where O'Brien and Bashir go. They go to that village.
Oh yeah. With
the Balrog, not Balrog. It's that's the Dalrock, which is very close to the Balrog, which is very as Lord of the Rings. So whoever wrote that was stealing stuff from Tolkien. But you talk about the clan thing. I'll talk about the village.
Okay, so the two clans are fighting. They're fucking about to cause civil war. Kira's trying to stop it. Essentially, they have the dude that's like looks like Moses. That's like is he the storyteller?
He's the storyteller.
Yeah,
he's the
storyteller. But also, is this the episode where Nog and Jake are love struck as well?
Yeah, because with the girl.
Yeah. So I want to hit on that real quick. Nog and Jake are on the promenade, and Nog's like, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I thought he was talking about a fucking Golden Press Latinum bar or something. You see a girl walk by. And then him and Jake are just infatuated with her the whole episode. But I just want to get to my favorite part of the whole thing. They sneak into Odo's quarters, and he's like, I've got Odo's pail, and spills cum all over Jake. Just fucking... dumps it on him.
Is it oatmeal or something?
Yeah, it's oatmeal. I filled it full of oatmeal. And he's like laughing. And then Jake like wipes it off, and then they all start laughing.
Yeah.
And Odo comes in like, that's my fucking bed, dude. You just filled my bed full of oatmeal. So that was fucking funny. Like that whole I've been waiting to get to that, and I forgot it was even in the storyteller episode because I was so focused on the Jake and Nog's like, love triangle thing with this girl.
And the whole thing is like the plot with the girl what's her name, like Veros or something?
Yeah,
is Varys.
Yeah, Varys.
It's the Paku and the Novat are like fighting over like
where their land.
They're fighting over their like land border.
Yeah,
and it's like shut up.
Yeah,
stop fucking
you guys aren't even being enslaved anymore.
Yeah, like their whole thing was like, oh, it's wherever the river goes. Like we're on one side of the river, you're on the other. Oh, but the Cardassians changed the route of the river, which gave more land to you. And it's like, well, then just draw a line down where the fucking land is.
Calm the fuck down.
Oh my god! And their compromise is like, well, we'll just return to the original like line, imaginary line. We get access to the water. It's like, duh.
Yeah, dude, this one, they pissed me off the whole time. I was so focused on Nog and Jake's antics.
Yeah, I would have rather had that. I would have rather had a whole episode of that and having fun with like the girl and like maybe like they like kind of have a rivalry over her.
Yeah.
Which at the end, she like chooses Nog because she gets him the kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Whatever. She caresses his earlobes.
It's because Jake had a bowl of pudding trying to make her eat it without a spoon. Just like Wesley. Just kidding.
But so the O'Brien Bashir section of the story is what more and more or less frustrates me because Bajorans are so fucking gullible and stupid. They go to there's supposed to be like a medical emergency in this village, and it's the fact that like there's Sarah, the guy who is like I don't know if he's not the leader of the village, it's someone else. He's like their spiritual leader or whatever. He's dying. Because he's like 7,000 years old. He's old as fuck.
Yeah.
But they do something every harvest season where some like entity comes for 5 days and the villagers have to like ward it off.
Yeah.
And he's the one that like leads it.
He's all,
we are strong. We're the blah, blah, blah.
Fucking get away from me and stuff.
So dumb.
I hated it.
He like makes O'Brien his successor,
Yeah.
and it's all a plot to make it to where like his first apprentice failed or some shit,
Yeah.
and it's mostly just to get the apprentice back into it.
Yeah.
And the whole the Dalrock thing, that big cloud, literally comes from an orb fragment that they have on a bracelet, and it comes from like the villagers' negative feelings or whatever,
Yeah.
and they use that to band them all together to have positive feelings and strength or whatever to remove the Dalrock thing.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the fucking bracelet.
Yeah, dude.
What the? Why'd you need this to begin with?
Bury that fucking thing in a hole.
Throw it. Go find the volcano and throw it in a volcano or something.
What the fuck?
Stupid.
No,
why was it necessary to begin with? Whose brilliant fucking idea was this?
It's the fucking Bajor, bro.
God, I hate them sometimes. They're the worst species in Star Trek.
I agree. Worse than Ferengi's.
It's so dumb. And I'm sure I'm missing like the obvious like callbacks to certain religious groups that have existed in like real life. I mean, you could probably compare this to literally at any one point in time, any religious group that exists in the world. Since through history and how they have had periods of like certain things where they let, the religious, political or superstition or whatever, like cloud judgment, and rationality and take over and do bad things or lead to bad things.
Yeah.
I get that. But this was stupid.
Yeah, I agree. I'm right there. Like I said, I was so not focused on that shit that I kind of blocked out every bit of it.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is I remember, we're going to get to the episodes shortly where this is the episode that, okay, the next episode was, I'm going to prelude this. The next episode, Progress, was the first episode I saw back in the day, back when it like first was
shit. Or Progress.
And I saw that episode and was like, this show fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's very,
it's boring as fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say Progress is very boring.
Right. It's boring. It's very adult driven. Like as a kid, like Star TNG was fun.
Yeah.
As for me as a kid to watch, there was stuff that made it fun. That Progress episode was boring as fuck. I was like, this is a stupid show. I'm not going to watch this. And then college comes around, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give Deep Space Nine a shot because, but with the way my schedule worked in school, we work at nights, and then I'd have like way my classes were. I had like a 2 or 3 hour break between like in the middle of the day between classes. So I'd go get lunch, and I would set I had a Surface, Windows Surface tablet.
Yeah.
Set that up, and I'd pull Netflix up on that. And while I'm eating my lunch, I'd watch like 2 episodes of Deep Space Nine. I started it. And then I was like, oh my God, this show's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, just that one episode.
That one episode.
It all up.
And what got me was there's so much other stuff in the show that makes me mad.
Yeah.
Which are the Bajorans. They make me mad.
The Bajorans are fucking annoying.
They are annoying. Just like in this episode, just like in the next episode. But the actual show itself is so fucking good. I just thought it was funny that, as like a kid, I saw Bajor and I was like, oh, this sucks. This is terrible.
What's funny is it's kind of the same for me. Why I stopped watching when I was 18 is I was like, I'm so sick of fucking Bajorans. Dude. I'm so sick of hearing about Bajor. But Progress.
My bad. Where I was going with this is that I remember watching this again, like these last time and like a time or two before, and I was like, I could have sworn that it wasn't an orb fragment. I thought it was someone being sneaky with technology, and it was like some sort of holographic projector somewhere in like outside the village.
Yeah,
that was projecting this thing, and it was just someone being sneaky, trying to keep the village together.
Yeah,
because the whole point of it is obviously the village bands together to combat, one singular threat as a group. It makes the village stronger together.
That was like some M. Night Shyamalan, The Village kind of shit.
Yeah, I guess I just that's what my brain was doing, and that's where O'Brien was the engineer side of O'Brien was going to be like, oh, it's just maybe not even like it was like an ancient or like an very old thing that the village was doing for a long time, and it just kind of became a thing.
Yeah.
And everyone forgot that, no one knew in the village that it was a holographic projector outside the village because the people way a long time ago, someone kept it to themselves and didn't tell the next Syrah that here's the secret of it is we got to do. And that's why, what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, but obviously the orb fragment makes sense because they that's their religious artifacts or the orbs and, that kind of stuff. But that's where I was going with that. And for some reason, I just could not remember. My brain from the past was telling me that it was a totally different like origin of the Dalrock thing. So I don't know where I went with that, but yeah, we will get to progress.
Are we able to take a brief pause? So I can see.
We could
answer
definitely
this call.
We could definitely take a pause. I will hit the pause button, folks. We will be right back. We will go to a commercial break, and we will see you in just a minute.
We're back.
Pee break's over.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we're on to progress. Or yeah, are we on to progress? We're on to progress.
Yes, we're on progress. I actually liked the episode, but I could see seeing this first off why it was like, fuck this.
If this is the first episode you see of DS9, you're like boring as fuck. But being episode 15, we've already gotten excitement and more.
It's a wind down.
It's a break. It's a character development episode. It's mostly for Kira.
Yeah.
And it is very much a break from the sci-fi side of Trek. Now we're into the like interpersonal relationships that people have after trauma, after serious events and blah blah blah. Because that we do get that sometimes in Trek. I mean, we've seen that with TNG with like that episode was The Bonding, where that's more or less a trauma episode.
Yeah,
with Jeremy.
What's the Bonding one? Oh yes, where he is Data.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the one. So we do get episodes like that, but this one's very much eliminates the little bit of Trek sci-fi stuff in that episode we see. This is purely Kira with someone who is
the old guy and two mutes.
Well, the two mutes they leave, and the old guy gets like phasered. And he's like healing, and so the whole premise is they're going to use the moon they're on, because apparently Bajor has like 1 billion moons that are all mostly habitable. Which I thought the moon was called Jericho. It's called Gerardo.
Yeah,
I literally thought Cisco said Jericho. I was like, how do they name a moon after
it's El Dorado. Sorry. But no, I kind of like this. This is also where we get what I was talking about earlier. They're talking about what's his name? It's Norm backwards, but it's Morn. Which is talking about how it's kind of cute,
Yeah. He asked me out to dinner. I'm probably going to do it.
Yeah, probably have sex with him.
But they're going to use the moon. They're going to evacuate all of the people living there, which I guess that's not a lot of people.
It's like 3.
Yeah. They're going to use the moon. They're going to use the moon's core for like geothermal energy.
Yeah.
And I guess it's going to make the moon uninhabitable, and so they're forced relocating people,
which is kind of rough.
It is kind of rough. Like, what's wrong with Bajor's geothermal energy?
Yeah, I didn't quite understand. Like, because at first I thought it was because like they were going to get attacked or something, and then I realized, oh no, they're just like relocating people, like fucking
just for power.
Yeah, it's almost like if a big corporation's buying up houses so they can put a plant there.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. But of course, this is going to actually be like this is going to help Bajor as a whole. And I mean, if they're going to do this, they're probably not moving that many people.
No,
it's probably very few in the grand scheme of things. Which obviously, it's probably not the best. There's probably alternatives they could have done, but maybe that was the one that's going to benefit the most people in the most amount of time. We know that Star Trek is, needs of the many outweigh the need of the few or the one.
Yeah, exactly. You're a number. Just kidding. But no, I like. So first of all, Kira and Dax are on that like little shuttle going to the moon, and they have that hilarious conversation. And then Kira's like, "I'll beam down, and I'll fucking I'll tell them they gotta go." So she gets down there, and the two mutes have fucking garden tools pointed at her.
Killer, yeah.
And speaking of it, later on in the episode, they fucking stab one of Odo's guys. He's bleeding.
Yeah, they stabbed that Bajoran security guy.
Dude, I was laughing because you see blood in Star Trek, but that dude was like, what the fuck? Just shot the old guy. He's fucking stabbing.
He got a pitchfork in the gut, in the gullet.
He got this fucking dullard over here with a pitchfork coming at me. Like, what am I supposed to? But she lands, and the guy's like, "Who are you? I don't like uniforms."
Yeah, he's a grizzly old fuck. He's basically Clinton Tarantino.
Yeah, he's Gran Torino.
Gran Torino. Clinton Tarantino.
Yeah, Clinton Tarantino.
He's Clint Eastwood and Gran Torino. Who's just get off my lawn.
They just remake Gran Torino with Bill Clinton.
Get off my lawn, Ridge Nose. Nose Ridge.
Mount Ridge Nose over here. De Jour Nose. But I like how He's like, why don't you come? You need to leave because we're gonna do, whatever. He's like, well, we'll discuss it over supper. Makes her come inside.
We'll just have some Hasperat.
And yeah, it's the Hasperat root or whatever. And
Hasperat souffle or some nonsense.
Well, I love when he gets these, like, you gotta soak them and then you skin them. He's like, only takes 3 hours. And she's like, what the fuck?
She's so pissed.
And she tells fucking Dax, you just go back. Fuck, I'm gonna be here
Yeah.
for a minute. But what made me laugh is, like, she went to walk away and he went, you look good from this angle. Like, he's trying to fucking piss Kira.
Yeah,
she turns around and she's like, she's gonna fucking get him.
Yeah. And then she becomes like infatuated with this man.
Yeah.
She loves his story and how he's like, he spent his life, in the occupation, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, he just wants to finish building what he was building on.
Yeah.
So he does.
He made the land fertile, did all the shit.
Built his little kiln his furnace thing.
Yeah.
And that was all he had to do. That was the last thing he had to do. And she's like, okay, let's leave. And he's like, you know what? Just let me die here.
Yeah.
Just let me die here.
She's
like, I'm not going to let you die here. I'm not, you got more life to live. You could do exactly what you did, like on Bajor.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Yeah, duh, do that. Don't fucking just die for no reason, dummy.
That's fair. But I mean, also, it's like, he's old as fuck. Like, I could see the old guy in him being like, fuck it.
I don't think he was that old compared to like Star Trek standards.
No, that's fair.
He definitely could have lived for another like 40 fucking years. They lived to the well over 100 in Star Trek because of medical technology.
He's like, just let me die. You already took my sex mutes. I've been fucking that thing that makes wine all the time.
That guy just makes wine.
Yeah. Give me some of that. He's even give us some of that fantastic wine you make. He's just over there pouring Capri Suns in the vodka. But what I loved is they're at dinner and he's like, with my bare hands, I tilled the ground, made it fertile. He's like, then I rolled around in it until it was fucking. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, well, I'm the one telling the story. But it's all just like, you ever seen the movie Big Fish?
Yes.
It's like that.
Dying dad.
Dude,
it's telling these outlandish stories.
Yeah, dude, that's what it reminded me of. And then she fucking goes back and she's talking to Cisco like, this guy not fucking budget.
Yeah. Which, and I guess I don't know if it says how long she stayed with him before he was ready. I don't know if it was days or weeks or whatever.
It seemed like a fucking while.
It seemed like a while. They were like putting off. Either they were putting off or they still had this much time between them starting the core tapping for the power.
Yeah.
But whatever. I think they just had that much time.
Yeah.
To finish up preparations to actually start it. So maybe they had the time. But I think we're overlooking the better, funnier, more interesting part of this episode.
What's that?
Which was Nog and Jake getting the 5,000 rapids of Yamek sauce.
Yamek sauce.
Dude. That was a much more interesting episode.
I love the entrance into that. It's fucking Quark's like, what am I gonna do with 5,000? I'm taking it out of your paycheck for the rest of your fucking life.
Bravo. Dumbass way. No, it wasn't even Robbie. It was some other guy, some other freaking Brolic or something like that.
It wasn't fucking Rom.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it wasn't fucking Rom. But yeah, and then I love that Nog is slowly becoming like a normal Ferengi. Like you see him go,
like, I can make profit.
Well, and then they get, what is it? It's something
self-sealing stem bolts.
Yeah, self-sealing stem bolts. I heard that
1,000
so many
gross
times.
of self-sealing stem bolts.
Well, and they make it. Nog goes and makes a backdoor deal with a fucking alien that, like, they just, he's like, I got 5,000 units of Yamek sauce. Which first of all, I want to taste Yamek sauce. How bad is it? If
Cardassians like it, it's probably terrible.
They'd probably put it over that weird fucking egg that Picard had to drink.
Wait till you see them drink their alcohol. It's
come,
dude, it's thick. It's just like thick black liquid. Not Kanar. It's called Kanar. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Kanar.
Cumnar.
Cumnar. Yeah. It's just at first it's like it looks thick, and I think later on we see it more, and it's just a dark, very dark liquid. But at first it looks thick. And it's like if they're drinking that shit, whatever Yamek sauce is, it's probably not good.
Probably fucking. It sounds good though.
It's probably Arby's sauce,
Chinese
but
food.
Rancid.
Well, and then what I love is that Nog makes that deal, and he's all, "Well, we only deal in Latinum." And Jake's like, "No, Nog, we could probably do some other shit with these self-sealing stem bolts."
Yeah.
And it was like 100 of them?
1,000 gross.
1,000 gross of self-sealing stim bolts.
Either 100 or 1,000, one of the two.
What I love, though, they don't know what they do.
No one does.
I don't think they ever even say what the fuck they do.
O'Brien says something about it,
yeah,
but he doesn't even say really what they're for.
No, what was hilarious is they make the deal, and you see Nog, and he's looking at him, and it pops open, and it's like, nah, what are they even for? He's like, well, they're self-sealing stim bolts.
they,
like, I heard
they
it so
self-seal.
many times. Yeah. And then O'Brien comes in, and he's like, what's up with this order of 1,000 gross self-sealing stim bolts?
Yeah.
And Nog's like, oh, my uncle, he ordered it. I gotta take it in. And then he's all, what is a self-sealing stim bolt? And O'Brien goes, how do you know? He asked O'Brien, how do you know? And O'Brien's like, it was on the manifest. And Nog's like, fuck. We still don't know what they're for.
Well, then they finally get rid of that. And
Yeah,
they traded for land.
To the guy that the guy that couldn't make payment on him.
Exactly.
So
And at the same time, like, Nog's still like, I'd rather have Latinum. And Jake's like, just get the land. We can do something with it. It's just useless land. But then at the end of the episode, someone's trying, it was they call it the Najok Consortium or something.
Yeah.
That's their name. And someone's trying to contact Quark about it. And then Quark finally puts 2 and 2 together. And I'm assuming they're able to like sell the land, and then like Quark makes some profit, and Nog and Jake makes profit. They never say what actually fucking happens.
No.
But I guess it finally worked out to where everybody got to make some money.
Yeah.
But I thought, dude, the whole little premise is insane.
You know what I love too is like, so Nog's sitting at the bar because they're like made the deal, and Jake's like, better question, how you gonna get the Yamek sauce? And Nog's sitting at the bar. And his dad, Quark walks up and he goes, Nog, and he fucking grabs his ear and twists it. He's like, I seen you bring that guy another drink after he dropped it last night, taking after your father.
Yeah, dude.
And then he basically just grabbed, twist, and squeezed Nog's ball sack. That's what he did. Just fucking the whole dick twist.
Yeah.
But that's what he did to him. And then Nog goes, What would you like me to do with that 5,000 units of Yamek sauce? And Quark's like, get it out! I don't even want to hear about it. Do whatever with it. And then as he's walking away, he goes, you know what, Nog? You're a good boy.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you just
gave Nog testicular torsion in his ears.
Based on how you all are about ears, that was weird. That'd been like if my uncle got mad at me and grabbed my sack and just kind of squeezed it really hard until I did what he wanted me to do, which was have sex with him, sadly.
Okay, off topic. I gotta show you a fucking Joey Diaz clip later. But dude, oh my god. Okay. Yeah. And the funny part is that this series of events of them getting stuff and trading it happens later on in another season.
That's, you know what's funny?
Because Nog's awesome.
Yeah, I'm about to say subplot to this. I am so much more invested in Nog and Jake's antics than I am. Like, I love all the episodes. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But dude, almost every time Nog and Jake are trying to do like a scheme, I'm like, let's get this. Let me get a 30-minute sitcom of Nog and Jake fucking shit up. Dude. Throw fucking
like Sanford and Sons, but it's Jake and Nog.
Yeah, throw Barkley in there. I don't give a fuck.
Like you see this, and you're like, I really wish when that old man got shot, that Phaser was set to kill. You know what I mean? Like
him. I was so mad at him. I was like, just leave. And it goes back to your point. Bajorans are the most hard-headed, fucking gullible bastards you've ever seen. How can you be hard-headed and gullible at the same time?
Yeah.
It's that fucking nose, dude.
No.
Great. Actually, all things said, great episode.
Oh yeah.
And then you want to go on to If Wishes Were Horses?
Yes, I do. How'd you?
I kind of like this episode just because it knocks my Twin Peaks counter.
Really? Who was in this one?
The midget. Oh shit, little person.
Oh, Rumpelstiltskin?
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin.
No,
that's the midget in God, the little person in Twin Peaks.
No shit.
You know all the scenes they filmed backwards and then played forward? He's the guy that he's doing the dance as he walks up to Dylan Cooper.
Okay.
And he's in an X-Files episode called Humbug.
Okay.
And when it comes to Twin Peaks and X-Files, I'll be like you knowing anything about shit.
Yeah.
Because we're basically Star Trek, Twin Peaks, X-Files, my 3 favorite shows of all times, and it's all cult following shows that will get you no pussy ever. That's why I have a fiance that doesn't watch any of that.
That's why my Tinder is like no matches.
Yeah, back when I had one 6 years ago, none. Dude.
But this is the imagination episode. This is like the Barney the Dinosaur episode.
Yeah, it was fucking weird because also fucking their daughter is adorable.
Oh, Molly, yeah, Molly's cute.
It's in my room. Like, what are you talking about?
Mommy,
I'm surprised O'Brien didn't just fucking right hook that.
just immediately punt him.
Dude, I wasn't ready for it. He walks in there, he's all, "You're gonna tell the stories." You just knock him out. He's horrifying.
Go touch my daughter.
What the fuck are you doing in here?
Yeah, we get that. We get Rumpelstiltskin.
And
we get
the Asian baseball player.
We got future Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, is he a real baseball player?
No.
Okay,
I think that was just an actor.
I was like, who's this overweight Asian guy? It's like the world's base, like the Babe Ruth of fucking
the end of baseball.
Teriyaki sauce.
Buck Bokai was his name.
Yeah,
and he was definitely had a gut on him for a baseball player.
Yeah, well, I
don't know why they didn't.
Baseball was dying. He's like, we played our last World Series. There's only 300 people, and Cisco's like 301.
Yeah,
I was jacking off in the back. Holodeck.
In the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
And then we get Julian's is a very submissive sexual Dax.
Yeah, which was
nice. And then just the other random stuff happening in the promenade, like it was snowing.
Yeah,
there was an emu that was given an alien name or something.
Cork has those 2 like chicks with him.
Yeah, yeah. Armin Shimmer loved that. That was one of the things. He was like, they gave me something really good, and like the girl. Apparently, it's like the girls were really nice and sweet. And we had a really good time, like filming it. So
yeah,
I was like, that's nice. Good for him.
They gave him next to no clothes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But he always gets like almost murdered in an episode or attacked. And like one episode, he gets like thrown against the wall.
Yeah, fucking Kira. Well, we're getting to that, but Kira picks him up one hand by the neck and fucking tosses him, which was badass.
Yeah, he deserves a little something on each arm. Okay, so good for him.
What's his real name again?
Armin Shimmerman.
Dude, I love him. Quark is. I'm telling you, it's so funny. As I'm watching this, my favorite characters are nobody like that does anything useful. It's Nog, Jake, Quark, and fucking Odo.
Oh, Odo, yeah.
Well, Odo does useful shit, but it's like all the characters that are just kind of bickering all the time.
Yeah. Not Starfleet people, not
No, it's
sure.
It's the DS9 crew essentially.
Yep.
But I love it
when Worf shows up, dude.
Dude, I can't fucking wait. Dude, when I read the description for episode 20, I was like, I don't remember this, but I'm so fucking ready for Worf and Quark. Like, just what are they going to talk about? It's going to be hysterical.
Yeah.
But either way, when Odo's like, fucking snowing on the promenade, like the way he reports it.
I love where he goes into they realize that everything is everyone's imagination is what's happening.
Yeah.
And Odo walks into the bar. I was like, attention, everyone. I have to ask you, no one used their imagination. Everybody's like, shut up. Shut up. Get out of here. They all like literally wave them off and go back to playing Dabo. Everybody's winning at Dabo.
Yeah,
because their imagination
is losing so much fucking money.
Dude. And of course the plot of it is the whole anomaly thing.
Yeah.
Ends up being their imagination. And of course you're just like, duh.
Also, the emus that were running around, was it the Dabo girls? Because all of a sudden they're like running past, and then Quark comes back with 2 chicks, and I thought that the emus were the Dabo girls.
No,
the 2 chicks that he had.
Well, I mean, we found out that the
Quark wasn't real, right?
What
like, wasn't Quark? Okay, never mind. I'm getting lost in the episode. Quark was somewhere else.
No,
where was he locked in? Wasn't he locked in a hollow suite at the end of the episode?
No. Odo's imagination shows Quark in a holding cell.
That fucked me up. Yeah, okay.
He's like, he knows it's not real because it's the imagination. So then it like says something that disappears. Well, all these figments of people's imaginations end up being an alien species that come through the wormhole.
Yeah,
and there's like their way of learning about, I guess in this for our characters, oh, excuse me, damn that bush latte. For our characters, they're learning about their imagination.
Yeah.
So that's why like they're keep picking, figments of their imagination, because obviously O'Brien was telling the Rumpelstiltskin story to Molly before he showed up. That was fresh in his brain. Cisco and Jake do the, baseball. That's probably always on their mind. So Buck Mackay was their guy. I guess Bashir is always horny for Jadzia.
We knew that.
I don't know who the fuck was thinking about emus.
Probably not.
And of course, yeah.
No,
And
probably
of course,
horny for emus.
Quark's always trying to get them umox.
Yeah.
I don't know which episode it is, but it starts with like a Dabo girl complaining to Cisco in his office about like part of her contract is basically just jerking.
Oh yeah, dude.
Quark off.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. Quark's a fucking
scumbag,
dude. He's a character, dude.
But yeah, God, dog. That dog's crazy.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of neat. And of course, like Cisco realizes that, and they tell him, and he's like, "Well, we're gonna like actually have first contact." And he's like, "You know what? Whatever. We're not really ready yet."
Yeah.
It was nice meeting y'all. Basically, it was nice learning about your imagination, but we'll come back eventually.
Y'all fucking weird.
Yeah. And of course, the whole thing with the spatial anomaly being a figment of, I guess, Jadzia's imagination because she was the one trying to find it. It ends where they just all imagine everything's back to normal, and it is.
Yeah.
And it was just cool. This was a TNG episode, but it was
episode.
fun. Yeah, it was a TNG episode though.
Also, like when she asked Bashir, "Why'd you make her so submissive?" Is
that how you see me?
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
He just winks. Yeah.
I'm gonna go beat it. I'm gonna go have sex with that thing before it leaves.
Now, oddly enough, they were going to make Rumpelstiltskin a leprechaun, but Colmini was like, "Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that."
Yeah, that's probably better.
Because for one thing, I'm Irish, and that could be wildly offensive. And I was like, and I even looked this up. I was like, do Irish people think leprechauns and like media and stuff are as offensive to them? And it's basically 50-50. Like some people think it is. Like, hey, that was back in the day. Let's move on. Other people are like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, whatever.
Who gives a shit?
Fucking leprechaun.
I mean, there's leprechauns everywhere in Ireland. So why is it? So
real ones. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it was 50-50 shot. I was kind of surprised Colmini thought about that. But I guess actors are all kind of a little on the liberal side. Let's not be offended. So whatever. I still love Colmini. He's still great.
He's my man. He's the guy.
I wrote something down earlier. There was something. I think it might have been later. Oh, it's actually the next episode.
The Forsaken.
Yeah. Fun episode. Let's get to the Forsaken because this
Loxana
is
back.
Yes, I love a good Loxana episode.
I like the red hair too.
She was looking good. Loxana, yeah.
And what's crazy?
Major Barrett looking fire again.
What's wild? She was born in 1933. She was 60. She was 60 in this
she
fucking
looked good.
episode. What the fuck?
She looked good.
She died in 08.
Yeah. Man. That's sad. I wish she was still here. I wish she was still alive, voicing our computers and all of our Star Trek shows.
Why was the Loxana like one of the greatest? I mean, she was on original series, Next Gen, and fucking DS9 now. So
it would be nice if she made a little. Well, technically she appeared in everything because she was the voice of the computers.
Yeah, facts.
For Federation Vessel, she was the voice of the computers.
No.
So she technically did make an appearance in
everything.
Voyager. Yeah. But yeah, the Forsaken. We got the funny part. Bashir is in charge of the other 3 ambassadors.
Yeah.
We got a Vulcan guy, Lojal. We got a Bolian.
Loxana is trying to fuck
Vidoja, and we got Taxco of she's an Arbazan, and then Loxana. But not Troy. Bashir has to babysit the other ones. They're all annoying as hell.
Yes, every one of them.
And then Loxana becomes infatuated with Odo after she loses her like latinum hair brooch. It gets stolen at the bar. Odo like finds it on this guy. So she's like, "Oh, I love Odo now. I gotta love a guy every episode." And except for the ones where my daughter dies.
No, Odo's a good one.
Yeah,
that was fucked.
And then the other, there's like 3 plots of this episode because we do see a little bit of Bashir having trouble with these guys.
Yeah,
and it kind of lingers here and there. And they show up and they make some dumbass comment, and Bashir's like trying not to punch them all, like in the face.
I did like Bashir having to fucking lead him around the ramen, just everything.
You got Loxana following Odo around like a puppy dog.
Yeah,
and then you have this probe that comes through the wormhole, and they communicate with, they download the program that starts taking over the computer. And O'Brien has a very unhealthy relationship with his computer.
Yes.
One thing he was like, I'm going to spend 3 years just rebuilding this thing from scratch. I hate it that much. And then like once the computer gets taken over, he's like, can't you hear it? It's not talking right.
Yeah.
Like, Brian, go get some sleep.
Yeah, dude.
You need to go take a nap.
Chill out with your gaming PC.
Yeah.
Touch some grass, O'Brien. I know we have none in space, but like...
Go fuck with your wife's arboretum.
Yeah.
That's what she's here for. Did we didn't talk, I just realized that we didn't talk about the episode where we didn't talk about it in the episode where Keiko starts the school.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
We must have missed it.
I'm not sure which episode that was, but that's a subplot.
It was like 2 or 3.
But that's the thing. Like, look, we're almost 3 hours in on the shortest season of the DS9. These motherfuckers are gonna have to be 2-parters possibly because they are dense.
Well,
bro.
there's a lot going on in these. We'll probably find that the next ones are a lot easier to get through because there's gonna be a lot less character development and everything will be story driven.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying we have to. I was just saying it's kind of nuts how packed these are.
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah. So back to this. I hate that we didn't think about the school.
I forgot
because there was a big thing about her like pleading to get everyone to get their kids to the school. But back to whatever. There's the whole thing where the program, the computer is fucked up and it starts having issues. Odo and Waxana, they're trapped in the turbo lift, and Odo is very much contemplating killing himself to get away from Waxana.
Yes, dude, he can't. I can't even have sex with stuff. I sleep in a pail.
Well, and then like they're talking they're talking to Kira or Jetji, and like, now Odo, normally, you could just turn to goo and just go through the seams, but these Cardassian turbo lifts use like electrified fields or whatever to do it. So if you do it, you'll die. And he's just kind of like, how much voltage is going through these things again? Like,
can I please just kill myself?
The
Waxana has no luck.
No, but then of course, they become more vulnerable. Obviously, she's already vulnerable because that's just who Waxana is. And then Odo becomes more vulnerable because he is like
tells about how he became a human form.
That, and then he starts like he's close to having to go back to his bucket.
Yeah.
So he starts peeling and stuff.
Yeah.
And they get to be vulnerable with each other. It's a nice little vulnerability moment for Odo because for the most part he's this stoic fucking cop.
Like I said, lawful good, dude.
Yeah. But now he's vulnerable, but he does it with someone who actually he develops. This is like, I guess, Odo's first like emotional connection. More, well, outside of friendship, maybe a little bit more of a romantic side, which is nice. Fucking Bashir and those ambassadors almost die in that corridor. It catches fire.
Yeah,
and they're just hiding the maintenance tube the whole time.
Speaking of which, one quick thing. Mm-hmm. Whenever they're all having like imaginations, Kira gets blown back by a fake fucking fire blast that was like one of the coolest fire. Like, it was fucking massive.
And then that guy running through the hallway on fire.
Yeah. He was like, actually,
that's where all the money for the episode was just that guy's fucking hazard pay.
Off track, but I forgot to bring that up.
No, but I mean, there's not much. This is just an episode where we get Odo and Waxana get to be emotional with vulnerable with each other, and it's awesome. There's 2 things I saw on this one. The working title for this episode was first Ghost in the Machine, reference to like the fact that they mentioned that this probe could have been floating through space forever. We could be dealing with just a program itself. We could be dealing with an actual artificial intelligence that's just been fucked for God knows how long floating through space.
Yeah,
we could do that, but then it later was changed to Only the Lonely, which is a Roy Orbison song.
That's a good episode title.
Yes, and the funny thing is that there's a movie that Cole Meany was in. He didn't star in it. He was a supporting character in it called The Commitments. Came out in like 89 or 90 or something like that. It's about a band. It's an actual band.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and Cole Meany's the main character's dad.
Yeah,
and there's a quote in the movie where the guy's like, he's like, everything's been shite since Roy Orbison died. And I thought that was funny. And then there's another scene where a guy's singing at karaoke. I thought that was funny. He's singing that song, Only the Lonely. And I was like, oh man, that's a callback to like one of my all-time favorite movies that Cole Meany is also in. Which, if you ever get a chance, watch that movie. It's fucking fantastic.
Check it out.
There's a billion F-bombs in it, but it's a great film. Love the music. It's a bunch of basically white trash. Well, not white trash. They're really poor white Irish folks putting together a soul band.
Fuck yeah,
and it's awesome.
I'll check it out.
But yeah, that's a great episode. I mean, I can't say anything more about it other than that it was just awesome, and for not being really it doesn't really feel like a Star Trek episode. It feels more like drama and
it's more so like
fucking
like you said, lonely people. It's like people just looking for connection.
Yeah, I love that, man. So let's get on to episode 18,
Dramatis Personae.
Yeah.
Klingon fucking beams over before a ship blows up.
Well, this episode, I didn't like the way this episode ended. Let's go with that because the overarching plot, our main cast gets taken over by some sort of telepathic matrix.
Yeah, so they're all pissed off.
They all like become taken over by like other personalities.
Yeah.
And this kind of reminds me of the episode Power Play.
Yeah,
where Troy and Data and O'Brien
are all taken over by that fucking alien ghost.
Exactly. So that's why this felt like, but they don't explain where the telepathic matrix came from, because it came with the Klingons from the Gamma Quadrant.
He beams over and goes, victory.
Yeah, and then somehow that matrix came with them.
Yeah.
But it does say where it came from. It doesn't say that this was some sort of thing like where Picard, remember where Picard was given all those memories of those people?
Yeah.
He lived the whole lifetime. Was it something like that? Is it something hostile, like a hostile weapon? What is it? We don't know. We just know that our main characters are taken over by different personalities. There's a mutiny, basically. Yeah. And
Kira's fucking pissed. It says this is where she throws Quark at the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And she gets very sexual with Dax and her drink.
Yeah. I mean, well, she becomes seductive, though. She even tries to do that to Odo, too.
Yeah.
Because she's trying to, like, work her way up and, like, gain allegiances with people so that she can overthrow Sisko.
Yeah, she tells Dax, I'm getting rid of Sisko no matter what.
Yeah. And everyone, there was an issue they had with this because we're season 1. We are only 18 episodes in, and they're literally trying to make all of our characters, like, twist personalities.
It's already a mutiny.
On a dime.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we don't even, these people aren't 100% fleshed out yet, and we're having an episode where they have to do a 180 and you know, be wildly different.
Yeah.
So how is that going to work? How's it going to play out? And it was a very good episode.
Yeah, like they even had that. She sends out that fucking other Bajoran dressed like her that Sisko kicks the shit out of, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking wreck. Because I remember when it hit, I was like, that was a terrible stunt double. That was clearly a man. And then I was like, oh fuck, that just is a dude.
Yeah, it's not Kira. Okay. After Quark gets thrown by Kira, he like
has that neck brace.
He has the neck brace. And Odo, this is how I said that Odo and Quark's interactions are getting much more personal and feel much more real. And he goes, "Is this a Ferengi fashion I'm not aware of?"
Yeah,
that was so fucking funny. And of course, for a Ferengi, being a Ferengi, the neck brace, it's just like it's kind of like, you know, someone faking an injury to get a claim or to get someone arrested. You know, it's very, very Ferengi of them. Where's his little hat at? Dude, this is I love this because it's so different from what we would expect from our characters who are still basically brand new to us. These are still everything still feels
episode
brand new.
18 of the first 104, however many fucking episodes are in this.
Yeah, it's
series.
it's so great. I love how the Klingons too is just like victory.
Yeah,
but like that's Klingon of you. That's not. Well, I don't think our guys are telepathic matrix personalities would have.
He might be the only one that was not changed like Bashir and Odo.
Maybe. But didn't Bashir get changed though?
No, because him and Odo team up because they realize that they're the only two that aren't suffering from the illness.
Oh, I thought it was Bashir was the last one.
He may have been,
and he was like his personality was aligned with Odo's, or so. I thought his personality was where. Obviously, Kira, Sisko are the leaders.
Fighting for power.
O'Brien was Sisko's right-hand man, so he was always with them. He didn't trust Kira's personality. And then Dax was like the blonde bombshell.
Stupid. Yeah, she was
the ditzy blonde bombshell.
You've already told me this story, Dax.
Yeah, I thought maybe Bashir was like the personality that was like neutral, and then was, you know, convinced by Odo because he thought maybe Odo had a personality as well.
Yeah.
Maybe. I didn't kind of follow. I know at the end of the episode when he has that noise and it like removes all the purple matrix from everybody's brains, they just
go back to normal.
Yeah, and they just shoot it out the fucking airlock.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I've seen if Bashir had one come out of him as well. I could be wrong. But that clock that Sisko made was cool too.
Yeah. What do you think? And he like shows him his drawing.
Yeah. Damn. That's a quick one though. That's a quick one. It plays just like Power Play, I feel like.
I agree. It's just a suspense.
Yeah, it's very suspenseful, and it's the mutiny kind of thing. But we got 2 left, so let's get to Duet. We're going on 3 hours, brother. We're killing this. We're rocking and rolling. So
Duet. Cardassian comes on board.
Yeah, dude.
Works at a labor camp.
Another episode where these Bajorans piss me off.
Yeah, bro.
It ends with a needless death.
Yeah.
Which that happens a lot in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
grittier.
Yes, there's a lot of needless death at the end, but it's for emotional shock value, and it works. But you're like, man, I wish that character would show up again.
Yeah. Well, you also find out that he's lying about his whole personality. He remembered her name off a logbook. He was actually the like Dr. Death of that fucking camp. He wasn't just a bookkeeper like he's saying.
But he was.
He was.
So here's the thing. So it's starts off with Colberian freighters coming. They say this guy, one of our passengers needs medical assistance. He has Kalanora syndrome. And so Kira thinks it's another Bajorn, like maybe free from another camp or something. And they're like, oh yeah,
that's right, because he can only get it from there.
Right, it can only get it from the Galatep labor camp. And which every time they say Galatep, I'm thinking Gallaudet, and it's just a bunch of like deaf people in a mine or something. Yeah, and it's a Cardassian. And of course, Kira being the Bajorn in her immediately calls security.
Yeah.
He's a criminal. Yeah, because he was there.
Loses her mind.
Yeah.
And he even talks about how you just want revenge so bad that you can't even fucking see facts, or you can't even see past what happened.
Yeah, and the fact that he's saying that he's a file clerk. How can I'm a file clerk? I didn't kill anybody. I wasn't out there cracking whips and beating. I'm just doing files. So why are you gonna want to do this to me? Which this had very Nuremberg trial kind of thing.
That's exactly what I thought of. That's the whole thing I thought of the whole time.
But with this one, so he says his name is Maritza. What's his name? Amin Maritza. He was a file clerk at wherever, and he's saying he alludes to he's actually Goldar Heel when they look at some pictures and they're like, well, that's Maritza. It doesn't look nothing like our guy.
Yeah.
And Cisco's like, well, look at this other guy. We see half his face, computer, like do the AI thing and do his face, and it's him.
Yeah, he's like the slave driver.
Yeah, it's Goldar Heel, who's the one that like did all this shit. So he's trying to be Goldar Heel. Ducat is like comes in and is like, well, he can't be Goldar Heel because Goldar Heel died 6 years ago from a fucking brain hemorrhage or something. Yeah. So the guy you got, it ain't him. I was at his funeral myself. Like, it's not him. Because at first, Ducat, when he heard it was just this file clerk Maritza guy, he was like, we want him back. He's ours, blah, blah, blah. But then they said, oh, well, now he's Goldar Heel. And Ducat's like, you got the wrong guy. He's dead. Which Ducat actually, like, kind of played the good guy in this because he wasn't, he was like, well, you got the wrong guy. You definitely do have a wrong guy. You don't have Goldar Heel. And now you give him to the Bajorans, they're going to just kill this guy needlessly because he's a guy that's already dead.
Yeah.
So what really happens is he is Maritza. Maritza, he was like teaching at a military academy on a planet. At one point he like retires, he quits, he gets his housemaid like a very good amount of money and he leaves.
Yeah.
But he also purchased some sort of drug that helps with recovery during like major like genetic or plastic surgery basically.
Yeah.
So he made himself into Goldar Heel.
Yeah.
He happened to see Kira's name and he wanted to just he wanted to die essentially and like sort of fill the role of being like bringing peace to people.
Yeah, make them it's come to terms with everything.
Yeah, and like maybe his death would help with whatever and he could like live with himself if he died as Goldar Heel and would feel justified because he was just a file clerk.
Yeah.
He felt guilty for everything that happened because he didn't do anything to stop it.
Yeah, he was just there watching it.
Yeah. And of course, at the very end, whenever we come to realize that this is his whole plan, he's not the man we think he is. We'll just let him go. Kira's walking with him in the promenade, and the same motherfucker, that same Bajor that was in the cell next to him and earlier in the episode, that Kanan guy, just stabs him in the back and kills him.
Fucking murders him.
Oh my God. I can't stand them. They're the worst.
They are.
They're the worst. They're just the worst. And he's like, why'd you do it? He's like basically what the only good Cardassian is a dead Cardassian or whatever.
He's like, fuck him.
Yeah, that's terrible, dude. Fucking stupid. Absolutely stupid. But I had to look it up. The actor Harris Yulin who played Maritza.
Yeah,
dude, fantastic job. Some of the interactions him and Kira had were
it was
heavy.
They're
just heavy and very emotional. And some of the stuff, like his delivery, and I wish I could remember some of his lines, where he's raising his voice and getting emotional about the things I did, and it's just like this guy's awesome.
They did what I wanted them to do, no matter what.
Yeah,
like shit.
Yeah, and dude, and this is a good episode of reflection for Kira, because then she kind of realizes too that she immediately jumped to this man as being a criminal,
and she was wrong.
And she was wrong. And if anything, he was better than you because he was willing to become that criminal,
almost
and die,
like a reverse martyr.
Yeah, essentially. And I guess and she almost made a friend, and then of course her friend just gets fucking murdered in front of her in the promenade
instantly.
Yeah, because she was even kind of like come back and visit or whatever. He's like,
good moment for her though, like for development.
What a dick. That Kanan guy. I hope he got fucking... hope Odo beat the shit out of him.
Smothered him in his goo.
All right, let's get on to end our final episode of Season 1, In the Hands of the Prophets. Enter Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, fucking school gets bombed.
Dude, yeah. That fucking... I hate Wynn. Vedic Wynn. I can't stand her.
She's a bitch.
She's evil.
She gets the one Bajoran that's going to sex up O'Brien.
Neela.
Gets her to plan she's gonna fucking pull out that phaser and kill the one Bajoran that's actually like
Bareil.
Bareil. He's all about peace and bringing everyone together.
Well, he is her like only political rival.
Yeah,
he is the forerunner for being the next Win.
Yeah,
or, not Win, the next Kai.
Yeah,
because she's more of a progressive like
he wants everyone to get along.
Yeah, just let's be chill. Let's welcome. Let's be friendly. And
he is about what you were talking about. The Bajoran should be.
Yes, and she's more of the orthodox. Like let's return to how things were.
Yeah,
and we learn later on too that like the Bajoran people were like their old like legitimate orthodoxy. Like they had a caste system and everything. We learned that later. Like their earrings determined their caste system.
Yeah.
Now and then I guess they lost that following just other cultural progression, sure. And then definitely during the occupation. But so this is all a plot by Vedic Wynn to like just have Bareil
sets up everyone against the school for not teaching traditional Bajoran like orthodox beliefs. Everyone hates Keiko because she wants to teach science and not religion.
Yeah.
And then it essentially culminates into her blowing up the school to get that guy there just so that one girl can fucking shoot him.
Yeah.
And also the slow-mo scene where Cisco was like, no! Most anticlimactic tackle I've ever seen. He just like grabs her arm.
Yeah, he doesn't really tackle her. It's like a sad tackle thing.
I thought he was going to get shot. I thought he was going to like take a shot.
Or something.
But no, he just fucking,
She misses entirely.
Yeah, terrible shot.
Yeah, horrible shot.
And it goes right past him and he's still just like, standing there. Like, it's in slow-mo, but you think there would have been a little bit more reaction.
Well, Bareil's a badass, though.
That is true.
He is kind of a badass.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so, everything was put in place just so Wynn could, like, get one up in, like, politics. And it's like, that's why I also like Bajorans, because it's not all of them, but, like, these people that are trying to get in power are trying to use, their religion, their connection with the prophets to gain political power, and that's just wrong.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, that's wrong. And of course, there's the other thing too. We also get a murder. We get the whole thing too is I like how it slowly builds.
It's a slow burn for sure.
Yeah. So Neela and O'Brien, you think that might be some sort of like relationship thing that's going to cause trouble with Keiko later? It doesn't. That's a red herring.
Yeah. She's just trying to. He finds evidence that what's it called, that the fucking they're in there investigating what happened with the fucking
Aquino, guy.
Yeah.
Well, at first, because remember O'Brien's like, I'm missing a tool. He's missing his EJ7 interlock.
Yes, exactly.
And apparently, it's like a really important tool. It can be used to like get into like highly like secure areas. So it's like, I got to find that tool. So they're looking for it. They find it's made out of titanium. They like looking for titanium like traces on the station. They find one in like a maintenance tunnel. When they get there, they find like some bioorganic residue and like hints of titanium, and then it comes to find out it's actually this missing
tool
and this missing guy, that Aquino guy who was like never show up for his shift.
Oh yeah.
It's a Starfleet guy, and then there's like all this mystery that's so hard to follow because like you're like, why was he in runabout pad A and he was actually in B and like all this stuff going on. Yeah, and it comes to find out that the Neela girl is the one that killed him because she was trying to get access to the runabout pad because that was going to be her escape route after she assassinates Bareil. And you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This is all over the fucking place.
Yeah, no,
and it's awesome.
But I think that's like just a a statement on DS9 season 1 in general. Like this season has, I mean, fuck, 3 hours we've been talking about this. This season has layers on layers
and
on
it's
layers.
so well done.
Yeah,
it's so well done. I mean, I did not expect any like. If you're watching this episode for the first time, you're not expecting any of this.
No, not at all.
You're thinking that this is purely going to be a Keiko win, feud with Cisco being the Federation and the emissary, and he has to like kind of find a compromise. Yeah, you do have like a little murder mystery thing, but maybe it turned out it was just an accident all along. Just like we've seen that in TNG where it was an accident and it was
but it was all just a subplot to get this guy taken out.
Yes,
very
and you're like, what the fuck? And then of course the everything gets found out. They realize what's happening, and she gets stopped, and
she says she acted alone.
Bitch.
They can't even fucking play.
They can't even implicate Wynn.
No.
And that's when, because Kira supported Wynn at first.
Yeah.
She was like, well, Keiko, why don't you just do both or whatever? Why don't you just do this? And she's like, I'm not doing that. It's not what school's for. If you want to learn about religion, then you go to a religious school.
Yeah.
Or you go that to your either your family if they're religion, or you go to your church, whatever. When I'm in school, I'm teaching just the scientific educational purposes.
No.
I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just saying here's this one thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool because I'm sure this time in like the 90s there was probably more of a thing going on between like public schools and your like
it was a
religious organizations and like I know there was that whole thing about teaching evolution in school versus all that was going on. So that was probably a take on that, and I get that. They did it very well here. But the overarching like plot to get Bareil assassinated was brilliant writing.
No, it was great. I think
awesome.
It was a great way to end the season too.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, this is only a 19 episode. This is the shortest season of the whole fucking series.
20 if you count, as the first was 1 and 2.
Yeah, my bad.
And also this ends too. This is the first time we don't get a 2-parter.
Yeah.
As a season finale, and it also shows, which we're going to see, which you'll definitely see in episodes 1, 2, and 3 of season 2, is that there was building tension in the Bajoran provisional government,
100%,
especially with each other, between different sects or different factions, with who's going to be the next Kai, and then with Federation involvement.
No, 100%.
So all that's building up, and it's going to spill over in what episodes 1 and 2 of the next season, which we're going to talk about in hopefully 2 weeks.
Yes,
again when we're back, and like, oh my god, the people are so frustrating, but it makes for great storytelling.
No, it was great.
Yeah,
like I said, it was fantastic first season. I'm glad we went with DS9 instead of TOS.
Oh yeah, I think we'd be not we wouldn't be having as much fun with TOS. Yeah. What else did I write? And that's the cool thing about DS9 too, in that just in the first season, that this feels like a more introspective, real world look into actual things going on in real life compared to TNG. TNG had a lot of it, but DS9 I feel like it's more almost in every episode.
It felt like a collection of movies more than just like a show. Like it was like you know what I mean? Like,
what's funny you say that, because we said that TOS felt like every episode was a movie because they were longer episodes with less commercials back then. This felt like these episodes felt longer than TNG, even though they were the same length.
They were just building so much plot in every one of them.
Yeah.
No filler.
And when there's less technobabble, we didn't really have a lot of that to take up space.
No, it was just all plot, character development, plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, fantastic, man. We're 3 hours in. That's our last episode of DS9 Season 1. I can't wait to talk about Season 2. I can't wait to get into more geopolitical issues with the Bajorans, with Cardassians. I can't wait till we get closer and closer and closer and closer to the Dominion War, and we get more into the Gamma Quadrant, and it's gonna be freaking awesome.
I can't wait either.
London, your mind's gonna get fucking blown, brother, once we get into like the meat and potatoes of Deep Space Nine. This is just a teaser.
A setup.
This is just kind of tickling your balls here at what Deep Space Nine really is, and dude, it's gonna be great.
I can't wait.
Hell yeah, dude. So, all right, guys, thanks for listening. Out of the 14 people that are hopefully listening, maybe we get more. And I think we did better than Red Letter Media on this one.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Just kidding, I love them.
Yeah, cool. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Take it easy. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Later.